Yes, people, we're back. Swear the owl sleep. Badge versus badge. Again, another loss for me, so it'd be good to do one of those without a loss, but we run it. As always, Stocks is with us. How's it going? You good?
Yeah, all right, mate. I've had a nice day. My two teams that I watched today both won comfortably.
Nice.
Very
Always
nice
good stuff.
indeed.
West Ham on the winning trend, drawing people into the relegation battle.
Yeah, yeah. Well, eventually the cream will float to the top and Tottenham will get dragged down.
Yes, that would be very interesting to see that happen. Sink, how's your weekend started?
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Just been able to uh, enjoy the football that's been going on all day. Pretty much, game got cancelled, rained off, so took advantage of all the football.
Nice. QPR played today?
Now we played yesterday. We drew 0-0 with Charlton. It was a
Ah,
bit of a sloppy performance from us, but lucky to keep a clean sheet. To be fair,
nice. Right, I don't even know where really to start today because looking at the table, that top five now have really started to sort of pull away from everybody else, and it's looking hard for anybody else to sort of dive into that gap. So,
yeah.
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm just having a look now. I don't know what the top of the table looks like, if I'm being honest. Just familiarizing myself. Yeah. I see what you mean.
yeah, gaps are appearing. So, yeah, from Chelsea, who are on 43, is 4 points to Liverpool, who are on 39. So, yeah, it's starting, the shop is starting to close up there. So, all the teams that are chasing behind are probably have to start looking elsewhere for where they're going to finish this season rather than European football.
I mean, it's getting to that point of the season, isn't it? Like we're getting into February, coming up to the home straight. So this is kind of like how it's going to be like the running. Can Liverpool sort out a bit of form? I don't know.
You'll know this better than most, Mitch. How many places are we looking like for Europe this year? How far is it going to go down? We're going to get like 11th place in the conference or anything ridiculous like that again.
Well, it should be this similar to last season.
So quite a few teams.
Hmm.
It's going to go right till the end.
Yeah, so we'll definitely looking at the coefficients now. It's going to take a lot of weird things to happen for us not to get five in the Champions League, which means six will be Europa, seventh will be Conference, and then that will all depend on who wins the cups and all of that, and go from there. Because obviously the League Cup position will then probably filter down into the league because you've got Arsenal, City in the final.
Mm.
So that's another European spot that goes up. FA Cup, same again. And then it depends who actually wins the European competitions. Obviously, Champions League doesn't really matter. That won't give us an extra spot. But if an English club win Europa, they're also in the Champions League. And then if an English club win the conference, they're also in the Europa League. So, yeah, we could end up with 10, 11 teams going into Europe again next season. So, could be a bit mad.
I think one team that's probably got to worry about their place at the moment, probably Villa. If anyone's got to worry, I think their squad is a bit wafer.
Oh, you reckon they'll start faltering and sort of fading away now, yeah?
I think with the European charge they got as well, Emery might put his eggs in Europa. That's his bread and butter, in it. So he might have to.
Okay.
I think his United are looking very consistent at the moment, which is strange to say.
Yeah.
And Chelsea actually under Rosenior are, doing what they're supposed to be doing. Only losses have come against Arsenal. Have they lost anyone else?
They should have.
Yeah. And that's the thing, they should have, but they didn't. So, is this a turning point now for Chelsea? Are they
It's a good habit to have, isn't it?
yeah, are they picking up good habits? That's it.
Yeah. But I thought you was going to say something there. So, yeah, both of them teams are looking in a lot better form, using their new manager bounce in the middle of the season to push them towards Europe. So interesting stuff from them too. While we're talking about Man United, you've got them next in your stocks.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that one?
I don't know. I want to keep winning because, I just want to keep that feeling going. I genuinely thought we were dead and buried, but there's a bit of life in us yet. But it's going to be really tough. I think it's going to be really, really tough.
Okay, where is it? Is it at the soccer bowl?
Yeah, it's at the soccer bowl, so I will be attending. I mean, to be honest, my life as a West Ham supporter, I just want to piss people off. And if Wally, who ain't cutting his hair, have to go another 5 games, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah,
that's how petty I am. I just want to ruin someone's day. Do I expect 3 points? No.
His haircut booking.
Yeah, I think 3 points would be handy, but I wouldn't expect them. Can I piss someone off? Yeah, we'll go for that.
Well, looking at it, if everything goes sort of your way, you could be 11 on points with Forest by the end of the next round of games.
Yeah,
which
I'm not
a
sure.
few weeks ago looked like it was not even a chance of that happening.
Nah, it's I think Nuno found what works. A couple of players have come into amazing form in Fernandes and Somerville.
Yeah.
Little bit of egg on my face because for a few months I was like, oh, if Somerville could, if he could finish and cross, it'd be quite dangerous. And so it turns out when he finishes and crosses, he's really dangerous. Who have Forest got next?
Forest have got Wolves.
Yeah, home to Wolves. But then they've got Fenerbahce away Thursday night and then home to Liverpool. So, and then Fenerbahce again. So it's a bit of a slog. Maybe they'll take their eye off the ball.
Oh, wait. So they've got... Oh, they must not be in the FA Cup. I was about to say, have they got a weekend off? But yeah, FA Cup. I forgot about that. It's mad. Like this weird... Why I don't get why they've scheduled Premier League games for a midweek. Like, I don't get it. All the fixture build up and the congestion, and they've decided let's just slap some more Premier League games midweeks, and still no one gets a break.
I'm guessing it's because of the World Cup.
Because it's World Cup, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to wrap it up. Must be like the opening couple of weeks of May, because then you gotta have the Champions League final and yada yada yada.
I suppose maybe it's just frustrating. Frustrating as a Newcastle fan because we need a break, like massively. Like we just look constantly tired at the minute. It's not a good look.
Mate, you got to get on them Liverpool inhalers.
We've got to try something.
The real life equivalent
we're doing at the minute really isn't working. Weirdly, the last day of the season is the 24th of May.
24th of May?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Crazy. Not really any. Is there anything? City Villa last day of the season.
Yeah. I could be deciding a few European spaces for other teams.
Yeah, it could be interesting if it goes down to that. So let's just get into it. Did anybody actually what games did we watch today? We watched a Newcastle. Might as well start with Newcastle, get the pain out of the way, and then I can.
Yeah, I caught that game.
Yeah. What are your thoughts then? Let's start with you first. Think.
The thing is, Brentford are a really tough nut to crack at the moment. They're a really good team. They play good football. They've got a very prolific striker and a strike force at the moment, and they seem to just be plotting away and doing things the right way. And I think it's probably a good time for them to play Newcastle. For like you said, Newcastle are just hanging in there, and they get the goal to go ahead, and you're like, okay, they can build something, and then it just gets turned on their head, and it's just out of not out of nowhere because Brentford was building, but it just seemed like the goal was a little bit unexpected. It wasn't like sustained pressure, if you know what I mean. But then you get the penalty to get back in the game, and then again it's just like back up the other end. What can you say?
Yeah, it was Another frustrating one for me, because obviously, like you say, we took the lead. I thought we deserved to take the lead at the time. I don't know what was going on with the commentators on the stream I was watching, because they were going on like Brentford were battering us at the time and saying it was against the run of play and all kinds of
No,
madness.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was against the run of play, but Brentford seemed to have control of the game. That Newcastle didn't really have, even though it was at home, it didn't seem like an at-home performance. They wasn't actually taking the game by the scruff of the neck or anything, or being dominant in the game. But I think it's hard to be like that against Brentford. Like I said, they're a real good organised team at this present moment in time.
Yeah, I just felt like we were creating all the chances. They had a lot of ball, but didn't do anything with it. I think their goal was their first shot on target, and like it came from. It was frustrating because as soon as they switched Atara and Keane Lewis Potter, I knew what was going to happen, because he clearly just switched it because Trippier can't run, and was just like, give it to Atara, let him run Trippier. The first goal frustrated me because Atara will never ever put a cross like that in on his left foot again. He tried about 3 or 4 more through the game, and I think 2 of them went behind the goal, and the other one dribbled into the first man.
Yeah.
And it was just like, come off it. There's absolutely no way they knew he was going to do that, because it was just mad. And then the second goal, again, Trippier again, dove in, Atara ran him, dove in, turned him easy, and they get the pen. That, yeah, as annoying as it was, not in an unorthodox position, the ball's going in the net, so you've got to give it, really.
So you've got to give it, regardless in that situation.
Speaking of rogue punditry, they were giving it out on Sky, like, well, the ball was going in the net, but it's harsh. I'm like, well, it's not really harsh, is it?
It is harsh.
It's unfortunate.
Harsh.
I wouldn't say harsh is the word. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Unfortunate, yeah. It's unfortunate because he has pulled his arm back. So it's almost behind his back. And you're talking about the distance from the shot to where he's standing. It's pretty hard for him to react in that amount of time.
Letter of the law and the way the Premier League enforces it, it shouldn't have actually been given, which is the annoying part. But anyone who watches football and likes football knows that if the ball's going in the net and it hits your arm, it should really be a pen.
Yeah. The more they try and clear things up, the murkier it gets with the rules.
Yeah, it's just they do some mad stuff.
I sound like such an old man screaming at Clads, but say if I go over West Ham with my dad, and he'll just be there, and he goes, "It's handball. Whether it's for us against us, it's handball. Why? What? Just it was so much easier then."
Yeah, but then you'll end up in a place where there's just so many random handballs that should never really be given. Yeah. It's just.
Do you know what? Whatever they'll do, there'll always be the inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going to go straight into a ref rant. It's very, very difficult. But it's the inconsistencies from the people that are supposed to be consistent in the VAR box, in the VAR room, because they might not give it in a couple of weeks. And that's what really gets on my tits as a supporter.
Yeah, that's what will wind people up. The thing that threw me is on the thingy I was watching, they were like, oh yeah, he's got to be a red card as well. And it was like, what? How have you come to that conclusion that it's got to be a red card?
You was on a rogue stream, mate. Like, where was your commentary from? Was it?
I don't know. It was. I don't know. It wasn't the TNT commentary that I had, but they were talking some dumb stuff through the whole game, and it was really doing my head in, because none of it even made any sense.
Sometimes it's just better off putting it on silent and just putting something else on.
I know a lot of people that do that.
Yeah.
Like they say they enjoy football so much more. They're like, I've played enough, I've watched enough. I don't need someone phoning in their like false comments.
Yeah.
It's like a wrestling commentator, isn't it? Yeah. They're like, like we need to make this person look like the goodie and this person look like the baddie. And they're just constantly waiting for a soundbite, aren't they? So say if, when it was at 2-2, usually they'll say, this game's all Newcastle, it's all Newcastle now, it's theirs to win, just so they can go, and Brentford have done it, and hopefully they'll be replayed forever and ever.
To be fair, though, that was kind of the way it looked. We was completely in control when we scored our second.
Really was.
And then, yeah, here we go. Specs, just in time, bro. What's happening?
Oh, can you hear me though?
Yeah, all good.
All good.
Big up, man. Them.
Big up. Thanks for joining,
Thanks.
bro.
Yeah.
Hi, mate.
Stucky, sinky, right? Yeah.
How you going?
Yeah, like that, bro. Like that, bro.
Yeah, we're just running through it. We're just kind of going through it at the minute. What were your?
Are you live?
Run
Are
into
we live
it.
now though?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, see, my
We're
bad.
running.
What you saying?
So
You
what are you saying? We're just going through the Newcastle game. What were your thoughts on it? Because I know you've got a lot of strong opinions on this one.
Nah, bro. I'm lost for what, brother? Let's get to the obvious, innit? Like it's more about what you man are saying. I know you've already gone through it, but who's the Newcastle? I know Stocky, what you West Ham. You think?
Sing up me. I'm QPR.
Oh, QPR. Nah, respect to you. Keep it.
Yeah, safe.
Nah, I've been there, bro. Trust me. Me and Mitch have been there twice. Like, even Stocky's been there. You get me? But
Yeah, of course.
yeah, man, bro. I said it's a must win. You get what I'm saying? For many reasons. You see my thing, bro. Like I was crying out for changing it. You change it against PSG. I said if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Liverpool went back to 4-3-3. You saw the three wingers up front. No in-game management. But then he went back to that against Man City. We all saw what happened there. So now, even for the Man City game, I was thinking, you know what? I'm running out of ideas for Eddie, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like nothing seems to be working. And then he's gone back. He obviously went to the 4. Well, it looked like it was the 4-3-3 in the beginning of the game. I had no real qualms over the lineup. There's injuries and that. It is what it is. Like, sorry, on for same old, whatever. Let's see what happens. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, we started off the game. I thought it was okay, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? As usual, got the first goal. I think that's now 19 points drop from winning positions now, I think, which is wild, bro. And then if you go back on my live watch along, because when I speak, it's like they say it's my fault when shit goes wrong, bro. Because I see things and I say it. Even when we scored, I got gassed. You're supposed to get gassed, isn't it? It's a dough for me, isn't it? It's a team, isn't it?
Celebration.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got gassed. Then everyone calmed down a bit. I was like, you know what? I've seen this movie before. Lo and behold, our midfield, bro. All this Tonali business and everyone getting gassed off this and that. Oh, Bruno's back. Bro, it don't make no difference, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Our midfield, the way, the first goal, go back here, and I'm sure it's a centre back, the tall guy, look about 8 foot. He's literally just basically walking from his position, jogging through, and that's what led up to the goal in the end. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's shit like that, bro. Without the ball, we look disjointed in defense anyway. People put it on Kieran Trippier, and I know you said it as well, Mitch. And I know having a go at him, but you see things very well like that. You get what I'm saying? But that's not on Kieran Tripp. He's finished, bro.
Yeah.
He's finished. You get what I'm saying? And teams are actually targeting that. You've seen the patterns from the last game and the game before that. Target Trips at times, you get me? Go at him. Lo and behold, you'll get a goal or two.
Well, they switched their wingers to do exactly that, didn't they? Because Potter was on his side at the start, and they put Atara out there because he was quicker. All 3 goals came from the same thing.
It makes, but it's not. But you can see that's gonna happen anyway. But it is what it is, bro. And then obviously, it's fine margins for me, bro. We said it in Man City game, especially the Man City game. You know, the game was done, but it's like that other chance we had. I can't remember what it was the chance, and I said that has to be 2-0. We can't afford to not to finish our dinner, bro, or make moments because.
The Vista chance.
Yeah, but he's done that here as well. I think this whole summer we've been bamboozled, bro. It's all gone left, bro. Everyone we bought, you get what I'm saying? Like apart from Chow, whatever, but it's gone left, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But the actual game itself, those are the defining moments. Because even we're going forward, you see the usual play. I'm crying out for a creative guy. I'm crying out for someone to pull it through the middle at times. You get me? Because you saw once or twice when we were desperate and tried it, it kind of like worked. You get me? But it's always to the left, to the right. Put the crosses in the box, the non-existent crosses. The facts are we have the most crosses this season than anyone else by far, and we scored the least. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's how we usually try and play. It's predictable, it's stale. I'm starting to feel that some of their plays are tapped out, bro. I think they're tapped out from Eddie Howe. I think they're tired as well, maybe, but there's no excuse. After Villa got to play European games and do all that, and look where they're sitting, bro. They seem to work it out when they started off poorly. So
they're struggling as well now at the minute, though.
I hear
on
it.
a bit of a nosedive
They
as
are.
well.
I'd rather be where they are, bro, right now. Do you get what I'm saying? But the game itself, bro, is dark, bro. And I can't, not like I'm crashing out on Eddie Howe per se, because to be fair to him, he tried to be proactive for once. He tried to be. You get me? Halftime, bare changes. Walter Mardy, you know how I feel. He's my guy. He's a wasted talent for us, bro, because how we play, it ain't going to run. I think it was a 10 to that at some point, or 8. I couldn't even work out where the hell he was, bro. But it's like having 10 men on the pitch. You get what I'm saying? They try to do what everyone asks us for. We saw Walter Mardy on the pitch. Non-existent, bro. Brentford, overall, bruv. Yeah, we scammed our way to a penalty as well. We scammed our way to a pen. We got the pen.
It's a bit harsh. I think
That was Stonewall for me.
What for Bruno?
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, I didn't think so.
You didn't think it was a pen?
Nah.
He's cut across him and taking his back leg.
I thought it was harsh, but lo and behold, we got the pen anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously, come doing live watch-alongs, I can't really see it all the time. Probably like I'm always like trying to multitask, and it's a bit mad. But I thought it was a bit at the time. Maybe I got to look back again. I thought it was a bit harsh, but who cares? You know what I'm saying?
100% a pen.
We got the pen, and I generally thought, come on, lads, got the crowd behind you. I'm not going for no draw. I said that was a must-win game for me. I'm telling you, for him, the staff, for everybody, must win. Remember, they were 7th, bro, and we were 3 points behind them. And every time we get a chance to capitalize on that, when everyone says to me, "Calm down, Specs, it's okay." When I'm telling people we're going to finish 10th and below, and you know I've been saying that for months ago, bro.
Yeah.
People are laughing at, man. When I say Sunderland will finish above us, people laughed at, man. Now, everyone goes quiet when I say that now on air. They go quiet because, bro, don't care how tight it is, we're not going to capitalize on it, bro. And you know what? Credit to Brentford, bro. No one's scared of Newcastle, bro, about St. James's and all that. That's all a myth at the moment. That's a myth at the moment, bro. Home, away, 3 losses at home in a row. That's what we doing there, bro. That's my thoughts on the game, bro. I think we're just done, bro. No matter what Eddie tries, everyone takes accountability, the players as well, the ownership. Some say don't give Eddie Howe money in January because I hear it. But if you're trying to push for Europe or any form of Europe, which I don't see happening, to attract players, because look, we were the Champions League, won a League Cup final, bruv. No one still wanted to come anyway. So what the Ras makes you think we're going to believe people like David Hopkinson when he's looking dead in the camera, telling man we're going to win the Prem by 2030. Please make it make sense. And the last thing I'm going to say, bro, just quickly, off topic. Please tell me you heard the journalist, Adam. Please tell me, 6 minutes 10 into that press conference, he says to Eddie Howe, and Eddie Howe went along with it, which is wild. Adam, the journalist, because I'm onto these journals, bro, apart from Lee Ryder. Big up Lee Ryder, my guy. Yeah? He said to Eddie Howe, Anthony Elanga, offensively and defensively, has been a bright spark. This is what we're doing, lads. I'll leave it as that. You can't make this shit up. What was your thoughts on him? I know you had your thoughts already, but I know you already said it, but briefly. I know you already said it probably already, like 20 minutes.
Mainly frustration for various reasons. We look very tired. Very tired. Brentford targeted Trippier and it worked all 3 times for all 3 goals. And I quite liked the second half setup. I quite liked it. Baltimore just sort of floating in and out of the 10. I just don't think we've got a midfield setup. We didn't end the game with a midfield setup to play that formation anymore because we had Bruno and Ramsey on, and neither of them are going to sit in and protect the back 4, which is where the last goal came from. But yeah, it's just one of them. Like you said, it was a must-win. We had to win it to keep any kind of hopes of Europe alive. I think it's a mountain to climb now. We have to go into basically title-winning form to try and keep that alive, and that doesn't look like it's coming from anywhere at all. So yeah, this is the first time all season I've looked at the league and I just thought, actually, you know what? It's going to be long. Like, where are we going to pick up a win? Like Tuesday, I'm at the game Tuesday at Tottenham.
I'm supposed to be there as well, but I'm in 2 minds. I'm still working out if I should go.
So yeah, that could be another painful one. Hoping it's not, but it could be another painful one. I don't see what we really changed to get the energy back into the side and look like a really good side again. But the game was there to be won today, and it's just annoying we didn't go out and do it.
This is how bad it is, Stocky. Stocky's laughing, saying, "Lads, it's Tottenham." This is where we're at now, bro. Yeah. This is where we're at. People in my chat saying, "Oh, how much for this guy? How much for that guy?" It's a mockery thing. We're a mockery, bro. You got people like Paddy Power clipping me in their little videos,
yeah,
bro.
that was cold. Even if you see that,
Huh?
What? Not on fan denial.
Bro, this Paddy Power, whatever their social media, what's going on? This is where we're at, bro. We're a mockery, bro.
I found it interesting. You know, when you was speaking about the game specs, you was like, some of the players have checked out on Eddie Howe. And it reminds me of something I see a lot in NFL. A lot of NFL teams are like, you either change the players or you change the message. Because, like Mitch has said for a long time, you've got where you want to be, and Howe kept breaking that next ceiling, didn't he? And he kept getting through. And like, Mitch said it, I think last week. He was like, "Well, this is his latest test. Can he pass it?" And if he don't, he don't. It doesn't mean everyone's got to slate him. But we were saying just off air, like, he's got certain limitations. Some managers know, we're like, well, I don't really want to play my like 35-year-old fullback. But if you can't go get a new one for various reasons, like who you want's not available, you haven't got funds for this, you've got a balance book. It's like, it's not his fault. He'll have to try and make do with what he's got. But at the same time, it's a Saturday. You've been working all week and you want to see your team win, and you don't. You get pissed off, and it's the first thing like, the gaffer's shit. But like, he's got certain limits on himself as well, and it's hard.
No, I agree with that still. Like, if we have an honest conversation, you get what I'm saying? Like I said, I felt like, regardless what you think of Eddie or whatever people think, I just thought, even though he's done a lot on himself, still the team still needs help to try and get to where, like, the Europa Conference right now sounds like gold. Like, can we get there? Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So I just felt like it is a little bit mad, our form, injuries, players do get fatigued, whatever you want to call it, and then there's no actual help. Some may say the board, whoever runs this bloody club, is probably looking at him side eye like, boy, I don't want to give him no money. Or loans, because these days you got to pay for loans, bruv. Even loans ain't cheap these days, brother. Let's keep it 100. So they're probably thinking, nah, I'm not even doing this. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, we could put those things in perspective, but he's kind of done it to himself for a while now. So it's like no one cares about that, bro. No one cares now. You get what I'm saying? Just like we're in a dark place. Those boos that I heard, I've not heard them boos since Bruce days, bro.
Yeah, that was the end of the game boos. They were,
bro. That's when the home crowd that's actually there. That was damning for me, bro. I've not heard those boos since Bruce days. Man, I had a slight ones that I can't remember who was. Aston Villa. No, Aston Villa. I saw fans walking out. This one, it looked like a lot of fans were there to make themselves heard. That whoever's to blame or collectively, this ain't good enough, bro. This ain't good enough, man. You don't win a League Cup final, qualify for the Champions League. I forgot we're in the Champions League. You can't, like, Karabakh ain't a guaranteed thing now, bro. I think our confidence as well is shot, because you know what's sad though? When we went 1-0 up, you kind of could see the confidence again. I feel like we played a little like decent ball, like confident ball. The fans were behind, obviously the home crowd. You know how we are, the 12th man. And then it's like, then that happened. I'm like, damn. And I'm gonna tell you something. Lewis Hall, I've never seen him the way he was today, bro. He was like a madman. He was he was out of character, bro. I've never seen him show his aces, bro, whether he's happy or whether he's pissed. He was slamming the floor. Even Botman, them man, look, I don't know, bro. That dressing room after the game, I don't think it's even a shouting at each other thing. I just think that dressing room must have been just like, everyone's just lost now, bro. Does Eddie Howe stay, bro?
I think he does. I think he stays at least till the end of the season.
So do I. But
depending on how this season pitters out, it's kind of what I say pitters out. How it turns out, it might not even pitter out, but that's how defeated.
Would you take someone new now, though? Just like, you know, that, because if you're gonna have a manager bounce, it was at the time when Man United pulled the plug and the Chelsea pulled the plug on their gaffers.
Yeah.
At the time, but obviously that's harsh to do that to Ed. I get that, but if to salvage anything, like I like Eddie Howe, bro. You know me, bro. I can't defend him no more because it's getting silly now, isn't it? But yo, do you think that any voice just to save our season? Do you think it should be ruthless? Because these Saudis apparently didn't come here for no mediocre, bro. So what are we really doing, bro? I don't want him out. It depends.
For me, that depends. Yeah, I don't want him out. I'm not Eddie Howe out at all. But if they've got a list of managers who they would like to replace him, and they speak to, say, number one on the list and goes, look, if we get rid of Eddie Howe, would you come in? Then why not? Like, it's not a case of just getting rid of him for the sake of getting rid of him. If they can get the guy in who they want to take over from him anyway, then why not pull the trigger? Because I've said loads of times, he's in the middle of his final test. Can he take us to the next level again? Can he do the next thing? But at the minute, he's failing. So it's the first time you kind of get to the point where you can say that he's failing at it, but it's just where the board are sat with it. Because that interview that came out, the few interviews that have come out this week from the CEO or whatever he is, and from Eddie Howe, who have both said that last summer's transfer window was done to get through to the following summer, which is why we didn't act in Jan. It all falls down in, if that was the plan, then they've already sort of hamstrung Eddie Howe from the start, because it just clearly wasn't good enough. We've got one right back, one left back.
And they both can't keep.
But that's what I'm thinking is, if you do get a new manager in, is the new manager going to get different tools to work with, and is he going to make the current tools play better than what Eddie Howe's doing?
Yeah, it's a risk both ways, isn't it?
Maybe a new voice sometimes sync a new voice.
Oh yeah, 100%. A new voice can always give it.
No, I mean, new ideas, like, because it is still. Let's keep it 100. It is still, bro. And like Mitch was saying, and I started to clock that. How he was operating, like how he played or whatever and all that, when it worked, it worked. You get what I'm saying? Then there's a next test. There's a next level. Like, okay, your thing ain't working no more, bro. So where's your real, you know what I'm saying?
I get that, but we was having a discussion before, and you've lost like striker. He wasn't just any striker.
Special, yeah.
Last season, one of the top in the world. To replace that, it's difficult, especially in today's age. There's not strikers around like there was in the 90s and the noughties. Yeah. There's so few.
I hear that, but we're never going to change.
I think that's massive.
No, you definitely ain't lying about that. You get me? Like, he's irreplaceable, so no one's trying to replace man anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? But then it goes back to the summer again. And I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the giddy ones. I'm not gonna lie. Now I look a bit silly. I'll keep it 100, innit? I'm gonna lie. And people are telling me that no, I expect like we're not. Certain man saw this from early. Like Tomade, baller. But when I started, even when he was scoring goals, and I've seen him play, something don't feel right to me, bro. I'm like, nah, this ain't the right clientele to how Eddie wants to usually play. You get what I'm saying? So little things like that. The Weezer thing was unfortunate. He got injured straight away. He went to the the World Cup qualifiers, whatever he was doing. I don't know, man. It looks like man lost a yard or two. Man can't really hit a ball or even run. It's mad.
If you ain't had a proper preseason, it affects your whole season, man.
Yeah. And he was out as well. I hear it. Like, that's why I'm not like crashing out on him. Like the jury's, he's got a few goals, whatever. Like, he's no Isaac. No one's an Isaac. But I just feel like, did we get it right anyway in the summer in general? Thiago, a couple of times little things creep in his mistakes in him, but that's cool. I think Thiago's been a good sign, my best signing for me personally.
But during your
big up man from Togo
window, you lot didn't have
big up. Someone watching from Togo, just saying
international.
That's wicked.
Going worldwide.
That's real. Big up to him. Yeah, go and sing.
Sorry, sing.
Now, during the summer transfer window, you guys didn't have a sporting director handling your transfers.
So I missed you there, but you're cracking your reception. Sorry.
Well, I'm just wondering. No, I'm just saying that you guys did your summer transfers as well. So to actually get your targets through, you're competing with
top boys.
Yeah.
Other clubs that are like got their top guys going for.
That's why I think looking back now, I think even then I kind of low key knew it was a mess anyway. We knew that anyway. Like not getting our targets in, whatever, and the sporting directors, people say Eddie Howe runs the show and blah 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 blah. This narrative, whatever. So it's I think from all angles and the board as well, bro. They got to take lashes too because they were culpable for certain things as well. So I think the whole thing just went left, bro. And the Isaac thing didn't help, man. Do you get what I'm saying? They went for the Ekatike thing, then it backfired and all that nonsense. Oh, I wish I could have an Ekatike right now. Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. But he made the right decision in the end, probably, whatever. But yeah, so I don't know what we do from here, bro. Do you have to go for another overhaul in the summer? Are the Saudis even that interested, bro? I don't know. Or, bro, it's dark times, bro. I'll be real. I don't know where the next win's coming from here. That's why I say I don't want Eddie Howe out. Of course not, but bro, no manager or whatever credit in the bank, or you get me, bro. I know you should be careful what you wish for, because like Stocky and these boys, the whole Moyes situation, you get me. But I hear it at the time. But bro, come on, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like I just think no one bigger than the club or the players. So fans always will stay. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, I'm so desperate now, bro. I don't even know where to go, bro. Because I can't see us winning. Where's the next win coming from? Tell me, bro.
Has anyone have you been linked with like any managers like on like in your press or anything like that? No.
Newcastle does not really. We don't really get leaks and stuff like that. We don't really. We don't really hear none of that at Newcastle, to be honest. Like we get linked with loads of players, but it's all pie in the sky stuff because we're the easy link to everybody. Normally, our transfers you don't really hear an awful lot about, and then bang, you hear, and then 2-3 days later the player's signed. Like we don't really do drawn out transfer affairs too often or anything like that, to be honest. The only ones was obviously the Isak one over the summer, and then Nekatike everybody knew about because of what was going on with Isak.
Everyone.
That's a brutal lineup of fixtures you've got there. I was just taking a look myself.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's relentless. So
rough. We've got Tottenham, Villa.
Yeah, well, basically there's 2 games a week for the next 3-4 weeks.
Yeah,
wow.
Tottenham, Villa, Karabag, and then I think it's City again, isn't it?
City, then the second leg of Karabag, then Everton. It's Everton again, another team that are on the march a bit.
They're trying to fight for Europe themselves.
Yeah,
they were passing the table. So boy,
yeah,
it's dark, bro.
Fixture list. Do you know what? It just feels like one of them things. You know, when everything's going wrong, and all of a sudden you look at your fixture list. You know, for God's sake. I do see what you mean about looking for the next win.
I can't see it, bro.
It has to come Tuesday. It has to.
Yeah,
has to. Like there's no two ways about it. Our season's going to just completely decline if it doesn't come Tuesday. Like Tottenham are rubbish at the end of the day. I know we're not great, but Tottenham are actually rubbish, and they've got about 16 players missing. Like they've got half their squad out. Like we cannot go there and not win. Like I refuse to believe that that's a possibility.
I think we're that bad, bro, man. I don't
think we. I
wouldn't say you were bad today at all.
At the minute,
look tired. Look a bit down on your luck. There's a little bit of like looking at the toes. You know, when you've got that oomph about you and you concede, you're like, but it just felt a little bit, there was some hands on hips.
Yeah,
but we don't tend to lose. Like recently, we don't tend to lose to rubbish teams.
Brentford ain't bad.
We have been, bro.
Like who them? Brentford are 6th in the league. They've been decent for a while. They won at Villa last weekend as well.
No, but bro,
with 10 men.
We couldn't be with a Hampton away, bro. We couldn't beat West Ham, who were dusty at that time, and we were in the lead, bro. They actually cooked us, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Our away form is atrocious. I don't care who we're playing. And like Stocky was saying, both were saying that, we weren't that bad today or whatever. But bro, once that poison sinks in, bro, it can carry on for a while, bro. And that's what it's looking like. Because remember the players are human as well. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you keep losing and losing, bro, it starts becoming a habit, bro. And then even imagine like when you score a goal, it must be creeping in them now. Like, even when we score a goal, but it makes them more nervous now because they know what movie it is when they score first.
Yeah. So on Tuesday, what are you saying for Tuesday then? Because I feel that we need to change it up slightly.
I've run out of ideas, Mitch. You talk to me, brother.
For me, I feel like we go with a 4-2-3-1 and see how that works. I would be very tempted at this point. I know Eddie Howe won't do it, but I would be very tempted to look at the young Donny at right back, that Leo Saha.
But he won't. Everyone's calling for that. But yeah,
I would be very tempted for that. And then obviously Chow, Botman, Hall, defensive 2. At this point, I'd probably have to go Bruno Tonali, as much as I want to see Ramsey play some more.
Yeah, okay.
And then the three in behind, I'd go Elanga, Voltemada, Barnes. And then I'd start Osula.
Osula. Yeah. Trust me, bro. It's mad. I said it on my stream. I was like, you know what? I was gonna start Osula now, boy. Like it's kind of, you wouldn't have thought that at the start, innit?
He looks dangerous. He looks pacey. He looks comfortable when he's on the ball. He's
Fresh.
direct. He looks a threat.
Mm.
Closes stuff down. Like, why not? Let's just do it. Visser's not performing. Voldemort not a 9. Throw the boy in. Why not?
Might as well, bro. Will he?
He's looked good every time he's come on this season for me.
Do you know what? Is football's underrated in that everyone's got to be amazing all the time. No, you ain't. Sometimes you just got to be a pest.
Yeah.
You just got to put people off their game and create spaces. Like the best 11 players don't make the best team. You can have all the pretty footballers as well, but you need a couple of uffers and buffers and people to upset people the other side. Do you know what? Maybe just doing something like that, I think it's a decent shout because, as you both said, every time he's come on, he looks game.
Yeah, and he's starting to make the right decisions now. He's making some very good decisions. He
definitely
strikes the ball well off both feet. He can go left, he can go right. Why not just have a look at him? He looks like he's going to be more of a threat at 9 than the other two at the minute, which is bad. Well, Voldemort is not a 9, so that's bad to say for Visser. But I've always said, and I've been saying this for years and years and years, pre-season at this level is so key. It's the most important thing because it gets you an extra 5% for the whole season. And it's not an excuse because every club's got players that need a pre-season. So to be doing it week in, week out, these players need their pre-season. Even if they pick up little knocks after the pre-season, they've still sort of got that base to fall back on. So yeah, I think we're seeing a little bit of that with Visser. Obviously, we were seeing it with Isak previously before he got injured at Liverpool. Players that miss pre-season don't tend to have good seasons. They just have patches here and there where they're decent.
I hear it, bro. I hear it. That's a good shot you made anyway, bro, in terms of, like Stocky said, that the idea. Like, why not? You know what I mean? And he's still got the players on the bench anyway. He did it against Liverpool. He dropped it. He had all the man sitting on the bench. You had three so-called strikers sitting on the bench. Why not, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? I kind of said I wanted him to keep it. Either the Man City backfired that formation again. I just thought, at the time, I thought whether it went wrong or not, just to keep it. Because now it's just like you keep chopping and changing, like trying to stick to one thing, but at the same time, you can't just stick to one thing. If it keeps not working. That's why I said I'm lost, bro. That's why I said when you ask me where to go specs from here, I really don't know, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I really don't know. I think that formation you said maybe he should try some Amarim fucking Glasner style. You get what I'm saying? Like,
go for it. And if Miley's fit, for me, he probably comes in for Tonali.
Is he coming back though? How long is it out for?
Howe was talking like it was this game. It should have been today or Tottenham.
Do you know what? Funny you two say that. I was just looking on what is it? Premier injuries. Lewis Miley, knee injury. Feb 06. We'll find out today. I'm waiting on an update on him. But again, it's not a serious injury, and we hope he'll be back very soon.
Yeah. All the noises was it was meant to be today or Tottenham. So hopefully it's Tottenham. If that is, he goes into the midfield with Bruno for me. He sits in. Bruno tries to be creative. And then we try and find Voldemort in them little 10 pockets.
Yeah,
I think that worked quite well today. He just needs to learn to release the ball and let a shot off every now and again because he's got into a couple of good positions today. And it was just come on. But we had a few do that. One thing I don't want to see is Jacob Murphy.
You're not on it.
I'm done with Jacob Murphy now, man. I've been saying it since even when he was getting loads of goals and assists. I was like, this guy cannot play football. He gets the ball with his back to goal anywhere near our half. He gets pressed and loses it. And then once he does it once, he tries to do the more complicated thing over and over and over again. And it's just like, stop, simplify it.
Oh, yeah, I'll be shouting for simplifying it. Maybe because he just come back. I don't know if that's an excuse. He's not, you get me? Mitch is not having it, but...
Nah, I haven't been having him for a while as a footballer. Yes, he gets goals and assists. He's not even doing that in a minute, but like his back to goal play and him like trying to actually find a pass is horrible. Like there was one point in the first half, he got it at right back, ran into the middle of the pitch and tried to play a pass across the pitch, and it went straight to a Brentford player. It wasn't even a hard interception. It was like he passed it to the Brentford player deliberately.
And they kept putting the camera on him every time he fucked up like that. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Voldemort as well. His feet is absolutely amazing how he does with his feet. But like you said, I was just like, bro, I beg you release the ball. And that Tonali moment, 5 margins again. I'm like, the commentator can see it, I can see it, the viewers can see it, the crowd can see it. Even if it goes wrong, bro, just put the ball to the left, please. Yeah. But in the end, that led to a penny anyway, innit? When Tonali supposed to pass to the right, but he ended up passing to Langa, was it? And then Langa put the ball in, and that's when. So I can't really moan too much, but just little moments like that, I'm like, that's where confidence comes into effect as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know how Eddie Howe's feeling, man. How do you think Eddie Howe's feeling though? Right now, he goes home by himself. He sits down with his wife.
I think he's feeling worse than all of us. I think he's now at the point where he's just dejected, and he's like, "I've tried all this. I keep trying different things." Because he has tried 3 or 4 different things over the last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah.
And it keeps going wrong. Like, so he's probably at the point of where do I go from here? Does he revert to type? Which I hope he doesn't. I think he just needs to. Yeah, I don't know.
You feel sorry for him though?
I do a bit, because as much as fans blame Eddie Howe and say he's not good enough, and he might not be good enough to take us to the next level, the fact is, the last 2 seasons, the windows over the last 2 seasons, we had Dan Ashworth that snaked us, went to Man United. Then we had Paul Mitchell, who left the day the transfer window opened in the summer. Like, we had to call Eddie Howe back from his holiday because Paul Mitchell left. Like, I feel sorry for him. He's had to do everything. As someone at work, as someone who has to, over years, I've had to do multiple jobs at the same time. It gets tiring.
Oh, yeah.
Not just focusing on your job. It just gets tiring to the point that you actually not that good. You're actually a little bit worse at everything because you're just tired from trying to do too much.
We did have 3 transfer windows with no significant signings. Don't forget that one. You know what I'm saying? So you put things in perspective, but like I said, everyone's just looking at the now, innit? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We want wins, bro. Like some people say, "Oh, you're Newcastle, or you should be happy where you are." Some madness, but I'm like, no, bro. If you're progressing over a few seasons, you don't want to be regressing. You know what I'm saying? We know about the dark days, bro. I don't think the Saudis will allow that to go that bad, but
no.
Stocky knows about the dark days. Sink, I don't know if it's still dark days for him now, or it's just normal for him where they are now. You get me? I don't know how he's feeling, or if he still dreams of Premier Leagues, couple of seasons, couple moments you've been like they're going to be in the playoffs, and then things. I don't know what you're saying about your team right now. Hold on, where are you, by the way? Just off topic. Where's QPR right now?
I think Sink's frozen.
Sink, you're not in sync, my G. Sad. Come back in. But yeah, big up Sink, man. But yeah, bro. You get what I'm saying? So we know about the dark days, bro. Stocky's been there. You know what I mean?
QPR are 12th. They're 3 points off the playoffs at the minute.
Oh, wow.
Mad.
But they always sometimes can get near it, and then they just like QPR always just that middle team in the championship, which is crazy because they're a big old little club. You get what I'm saying? QPR and that. You get me? They all tried to do a thing, but obviously that went left, innit? And then obviously from then they tried to sign all has-beens like the Rio Ferdinands and all that. But
yeah, they've had some mad times. Had some good times as well, though.
Oh, definitely, man. No, come on, man. There's some ballers as well, man. You get me? Like, I got a bedroom that supports them as well. You know what I'm saying? No, I got a couple of heads that support QPR. You get me? But they got to keep it honest, innit? They are where they are, innit? So I suppose we can't complain too much because we could have been there and stayed there. You know what I'm saying, bro?
We were lucky to get out quick
Twice.
The first 2 times we went. Two times we went down.
Could have been dark, but yeah, man. No, I don't know, bro. I'm just deflated, bro. I literally just lost my mind today. Not because of, like you said, playing mad bad. It's just I'm tired, bro. Like it feels like it's a long time ago we won a game, like in the league, and that was Leeds United, bro. And that could have been left as well.
Yeah.
So
mad times for us, to be fair. I'm still a little bit optimistic. I still feel like we could turn it around. I'm not that I can see how and what we do next to make it better. I just look at the players that we've got and some of the performances we've seen over this season. I think it's still in there. There's something still in there. We've just got to get it right. It just needs to click. Something just needs to click.
Nah, Mitch, man. I believe you, but I don't believe you that you believe yourself, bro. Like, come on, bro. Where's the optimism coming from? You even said it yourself in that same sentence.
Something just needs to click.
What, bro? It's okay to run out of ideas, bro. I'm resigned to it. There's no point me even doing no more live panels, bro. I don't know what to say apart from just moan and be sad and dissect things. But like, bro, you like to think so, but we've been saying this every week.
Yeah. I still think we're losing by such fine margins, though. That's the thing.
There you go, bruv.
It's always if we were getting battered. I know, like the Liverpool game was a proper battering. Man City first half was horrific, but even across, if you look like across the tie in the Man City game, big chances wise, where it was a pretty even game. If you look at the big chances each team have, it's just they took theirs and we didn't take ours. And that's what I'm talking about, fine margins. We just need something to click where these fine margins start going our way, because it can't just consistently go against us. It's been like all season, these fine margins have been going against us. There's only been 2 games where I feel like we've been completely battered this season. That was the Arsenal game at St James's, as much as it ended 2-1. They played so much better than us on the day. And the Liverpool game, after the first half hour, we were dreadful.
Yeah, I think it's a collective thing for me. Like you said, the fine margins of finishing the dinner defensively looking a bit disjointed for whatever reasons or obvious reasons. And then it's the amount of goals we're conceding, bro. Even at home, was it the last 3 games? What we conceded three last night, 2 no response against Villa, and then was it 3 when Leeds came? We conceded a lot of goals at home as well, and that's why I said all this fortress business about it's at St James's and this and that. It doesn't mean nothing now, bro. Home or away, it's just bad, bro. Yeah. And I like you said you don't want the season to like fizzle out, or whatever. I think it already is, bro. I know we're getting the FA Cup still. There's hope. Villa away. We're still in the Champions League. How far we can go in that? Could we do something weird and stink our way to a final? You'd never know, bruv. Crazier things have happened. Can't say that happening, by the way. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I just think in the league terms, when I say season's done and people don't like it, for me, the season's done, bro. You're not getting no Europe unless you go win the FA Cup or win the Champions League.
So, it's a big task for me, yeah. So
it's a lot.
Mountain to climb. But weirder things have happened. Weirder things have happened, bro.
Yeah, we could push, like, sometimes you say you could push in April. Them times sometimes you push, but it's looking like, it's tight as well. But we keep losing. It looks like it's just gonna get further and further away, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's frustrating, bro. Like you said, you win today. You don't drop points today. We could have been in 7th place, bro.
Yeah, and we could have been looking up again. A win against Tottenham could have put us back in the mix, and yeah. But we said that that's been like the last few weeks. It's been the same for us.
Same conversation.
It's been the same conversation for the last few weeks. So yeah, it's one of those. Something just needs to click. And I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how you make it click. What you do to change to make it click. But something just needs to click for us. And I think
it's done, bro. I just think the players. I just don't. Like I said, man. It's not like Eddie Howe is a coach, isn't it? He's a motivator, but bro, like, where does it change then, innit? Like where that spark come from the gaffer to the players? Where it's like, oh yeah, like we're gonna sort this out. I just can't see it, man. I just really can't see it. You get what I'm saying? And like I said today, the players, even Eddie Howe after the Man City game, he looked despondent as F, bro. And even in the press conference, he just looked like he's tired and he's done. But like you said, they called him back early from a holiday. People seem to forget he just came back from the what's that illness he had?
Oh, he had
not meningitis. Not meningitis.
No, it's not. It's
that one.
Pneumonia.
Yeah, pneumonia. That's a serious thing. Don't ever get it twisted. And even scientifically, they say even months after months, it's not full out your system. Yeah, anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's dangerous, man, to not even get rest anyway. Mentally, with his family, anything, bro. So he just looks like, you hear him say the same thing in the press conferences. Now he's sounding like he's just lying to himself. He's just like, he's not thinking what he's saying. For example, I thought it was harsh. We lost 4-1 to Liverpool. That's crazy to me, bro. I don't know what was harsh about it. That you're lucky we're 6-1. You know what I'm saying? Stop the cap here. And the journalists, I always call them out. They say, like they're pussyfooting around. In moments you was this, that. Forget all that, man. Just keep it real. Just keep it honest. You get what I'm saying? Don't cuss at Eddie. Not malicious to him. I wouldn't want to Steve Bruce affect what happened to Steve Bruce. Even that I don't condone what happened to Steve Bruce. You get me? Throwing rockets at his house and all that madness. But it won't get Eddie. We all love Eddie. I don't think anyone's like, well, some fans are just you get me? They're a bit raw, like they just go too much. My opinion. Like it's mad. Like it's like, bro, Eddie, yeah, we're frustrated, but let's not. You get me? He's still our guy, bro. He'll be a legend. I just don't want him to build something and completely tear it down. But he'll be a legend, bro, regardless. If he did leave at the end of the season or even now, he'd be a legend. It'd be a thank you, Eddie, and no one would diss the guy. I don't think anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I can't see him changing it, bro. He's tried a few things. He tried to be proactive today, like I said. Got to give it to him. He tried that, but when you see everything and he's doing what fans or some fans have been crying out for, it's not working, bro.
Yeah. Well, without trying to turn this too much into a Newcastle show, let's roll on to something else. What are people thinking about the title race now? Arsenal win again comfortably against Sunderland.
Like the worst away side in the league, by the way. Like they'll be quick to be like, oh, like Sunderland are dreadful away.
Yep.
Yeah, do you know what? I've said it 3 or 4 times already this year. It's theirs to give away, and they keep flirting with the idea of dropping the ball, don't they?
Oh yeah.
But I don't think anyone will be more consistent than them. Someone may be just as consistent, or City may be just as consistent as Arsenal, but can they be more so? I'm not sure.
Well, City have got massive game tomorrow, in because they're 9 points behind as it stands, and they've got Liverpool at 4:30 tomorrow. So, but
do you know what? I don't think it was mentioned. Like, you both said you felt today was a must-win for you. I've known my game was pretty much must-win. City's is must-win tomorrow because 9 points, they ain't turning that round. I don't think Arsenal will even get close to letting that one slip.
No.
So, they've really got to win.
Title's done for me, whether City win or not, man. I've been saying that for months and months. People don't agree. I think the title's done, man. Because like I said, I say it on every stream, I'll keep it simple. If Arsenal lose a game here or there, or draw, City and Villa and the rest of the world will do more. So that's why people have this, which I think is harsh. It'll be the worst Premier League team to win the league, like whatever. I don't think Arsenal fans will care anyway. You get me? But it's the title for me, man. Me personally. Don't know what Mitch thinks.
I still think they somehow fuck it up. I genuinely still think they somehow.
Now, how crazy that would be, bro.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. There's just something about them that I don't believe in. I just don't believe in them at all. Like, I can't put my finger on it. It sounds mad, but
they don't sound mad. But I just don't. I don't.
They've got a little tough run coming up. I think it's Tottenham, Chelsea, Brighton, which kind of coincides with Man City's easiest run. I think Man City play like all four of the bottom 4 back to back across the same time. And I think that's the moment that it could all start going wrong.
When you put it in that sense, I hear it. Still don't see Arsenal fluffing it. I see them beating Brighton. They've got Brighton away, haven't they?
Yes, it's Brighton away.
I remember
Brighton away, Chelsea at home, Tottenham away.
Brighton getting a tough game at Emirates. I remember that still. And they got Spurs away as well, obviously.
Yeah.
And who's the other one you said?
Chelsea at the Emirates.
Interesting. We shall see, Mitch.
And they're away to Brentford midweek as well, which, as we've seen over the last few weeks, is not an easy task.
Yeah, Brentford beat Villa as well away with 10 men.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. I think it will be tight. I'm still saying that the game in April where they play Man City in the league, if it's within 4 points at that point, City go on and win the title.
Yeah.
So if it gets to that game and the gap is only 4 points, City win that game and go on and win the title.
Oh, wow. Okay. We'll see. Usually you nearly get it right with your predictions. You nearly get it right. You get me? But I can't see that happening, bro.
Yeah, even to be fair, some of them are going wayward now. Some of them are going.
You nearly there, bro.
Wait,
nearly there, man.
Wait till we have the end of season predictions reviews. Oh my god, I've had some stinkers.
Hey mate, I've had an absolute worldie. You lot looked at me like I had 3 heads when I said Nottingham Forest were going to be the flop of the season. You're you're chasing them down to drag them into the relegation zone. So keep doing that, and I've had an absolute worldie.
When are we playing?
Huh?
When are you playing?
I don't know if we've got Forest again. I think we've had them.
No, I mean.
Oh, midweek.
When's your next game? Yeah.
Wait, we're at home.
Did you last play? You didn't play yesterday, did you?
No, they played today.
Who did you play?
We beat Burnley 2-0.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought it was 2-1. Okay, you beat them. Yeah. That was away from home, right?
Yeah, we got Man United at home on Tuesday night.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Stocky's
Hoping
not
you
too
do something hilarious there.
Stocky's
Oh,
not
Really
too
hoping.
confident. Was you confident today though against Burnley before the game?
I don't know. I think it's different. It's different as a supporter, isn't it? Because the team, they're playing quite well, and I'd imagine there's a few of them have got their towels up. But as a supporter, you watch the Forest thing, you watch Forest get proper pounded last night to Leeds, and you're like, oh god, this game's so important now. Because if you get it into 3 points, that's really tight. And like, as a supporter, you're tense because you've got absolutely nothing you can do about it. And I've got a good mate who's a Burnley season ticket holder, and he's saying, "Oh yeah, you're gonna walk it." And I was like, "Oh, I'm not sure." But it sounds like
you got the win, and I know it's old news now, but just as a West Ham United fan, because I was thinking, I wonder how these fans feel. That Chelsea game, like inside your soul, how did that feel? Sorry, I have to ask.
Strange. That's all right.
No, that was mental. Like a fan that's fighting for.
Yeah.
I've been there, bro.
Do you know what?
We got Oli, by the way.
All right, how's it going?
Big up.
How you doing?
Ollie's a terrorist at the minute, man.
Good.
You're a terrorist.
again?
at the
I missed
minute.
it.
Arsenal keep
What did
winning.
say?
Arsenal keep winning. Newcastle were faltering. You're a terrorist at the minute.
Listen, man. Pray for this and it's happening. Oh, wait. Also, Mitch, I heard you say something about Arsenal faltering. Do you understand where we are right now? Arsenal just need 10 more victories to win the league. And City, to match that, need to go 14 out of 14 starting tomorrow. 14 out of 14. So I'm just saying, I had your little
10 games on the spin.
No, we just have to win 10 games. Doesn't have to be on the spin. Arsenal's up right now. Arsenal can get is 95 points if they want everything. The maximum Man City can get right now is 87 if they win everything. So Arsenal with 10 victories get to 85 points. For Man City to win it, they've got to win 14 out of 14, and Arsenal to drop 3 games. So I'm saying right now, the odds are not immense. Like if you go by Opta probability, like if it was to do probability, Man City are like 15% now.
Okay.
Wait, who's Oli support?
Good.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Ollie's Arsenal.
Oh, jeez.
Big Oli.
Arsenal.
Don't need to be here, man. Things done now. There's not to talk about Oli.
No. You know,
Why is he
Mitch was hating, and my bat signal just went out.
Oh shit, man! Like, Oli. No, I see Oli all the time, but I never knew who he supports. I see him about. He will talk. You get me? He don't sit quiet, but I never knew. You get me? I was a Newcastle fan, you know.
Nah, I would listen. That's good. That's because I would diss anyone. You wouldn't know my. Everyone can get it, even Arsenal.
On crowd. Now, quickly, sorry, Mitch.
Yeah, sorry.
With Stocky, how did you feel, bro? Sorry, Mitch.
Yeah.
I need to know. You get me?
Do you know what? It's strange. There's a stark difference of how I took it last Saturday to how I would have took it 15 years ago when I was a very young, very angry man. I would have been raging. But do you know what? I'm a lot more chilled about my football, and simply as time goes on, you understand the game better. And I was like, we're absolutely destroying Chelsea down one side, like Wan-Bissaka and Bowen, absolutely tore them to shreds. And I was like, well, they're going to change that up because I've always said Garnacho's gash. He is gash. He always will be gash.
I know it was that bad. I used to defend him. Anyway, but,
yeah.
Okay, say no more.
Yeah. And do you know what? They changed it up. They automatically look more solid. They brought on player after player. And you're like, And then West Ham made poor choices with how they attack. And it was like a death of 1,000 cuts in that second half. Because you're like, oh, they're really pushing on us. And then what was good about us, you had the two busy forwards. Like I was saying about, you was talking about bringing, what's his face? Was his name?
Willisula.
Yeah, just to be a pest. At the minute, the two geezers West Ham got in are absolute pests. Just keep people busy. And then they got knackered and we took them off and it was just all slowly going badly. Had chances at the beginning of the second half. And like, we've all had enough games, maybe not only being Arsenal, but you're like, oh yeah, I can see where this is going. As you said, I've seen the film a few times. Yeah. And I was like, in the end, it was just a matter of time. And even then it was a crappy goal they got. You're like, oh, fuck this. Do you know what? I think the ball had barely hit the back of the net before the telly was off. Mrs. looked at me and shrunk back into a chair like that.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I don't want no smoke. She's like, yeah. Bro, I'll be real. I turned it off like halfway through the game, thinking I genuinely thought I knew he was gonna change it, Rossina. And big up to him because just a few times now he's had to change it, and he's apart from Arsenal might be his kryptonite from now on going forward. But he changed it up, and you get what I'm saying. But I turned it off, innit? I thought, okay, that's enough. I genuinely believed. I said, nah, West Ham, they're gonna hold out. And every time I went back to the app, I see they scored. I was like, oh, no way, West Ham. Like, you cannot afford. You need this. Lo and behold, at the end, all I saw was clips going viral of what's your guy's name, Adam, doing what he done to Kikarella. Obviously, that's the highlight of the game. And then, you get what I'm saying. And then he lost, and it's mad. But yeah, man, I think. So wait, are you actually in the relegation zone as it stands?
Yeah. Third from bottom.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a player who's now sort of stepping up in Somerville, right? And that's what's important.
Definitely. Do you know what? Somerville looks excellent. Earlier on in the season, I was like, if he could cross and shoot, he'd be a dangerous player. And now he's shooting very fucking well. I just saw his goal again. Proper legit.
Lovely little dink, wasn't it?
When he's on it, when he's on it, bro, and he keep him fit, he's on it. He's even doing headers now, bro.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Know who the other one is? Mateus Fernandes.
Fernandes is exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he's in for a year and someone buys him out.
Mate, I was banging that drum in the summer for us. I'm still adamant we should have got him. We should have got him.
Under 23 player. There's
does a bit of everything.
Oh, he's that young, yeah?
Yeah. Deceptive. He's slightly changed his position. So they're playing him deeper, a bit deeper than he was. Perfect. One of the blokes he sits near me at West Ham, about a month or two ago, he was like, we don't need Paqueta. He just gets in Fernandez's way.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really good. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of big clubs are after him, and not even in this country.
He's good. He does a bit of everything. He can pass, he can run, he can tackle.
That Sunderland game hit a screamer.
Hammer, yeah, he's got.
And then he cracked the crossbar again later on. He was like,
he's nippy. He's nippy, bro.
Yeah.
No, really good player.
He would have been a decent at this point. He probably wouldn't have done it at the start of the season, but at this point, he would have been a good Joe Linton upgrade.
Yeah,
similar kind of profile, just a little bit more refined on the ball.
Look at Ollie just sitting there like I don't know what he's thinking, bro. Just like he's
just like whatever. The guy on prison relief.
I'm just saying, like, you just go to any wing and just find like some criminal who's doing like 10 to 15 years and just put him on the pitch, and that'll be a Joe Linton replacement.
Tell you what, go back to West Ham. Another one who's found some good form. Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
One-on-one stuff. Yeah, he's looking. Nah, he's. I'm glad for him. He's found his feet as well. What about Potts though? Do you think Potts got from under the bus a little bit, like in terms of when it was really dark and like because some fans they won't cuss him. Obviously, he's one of their own.
Yeah.
But what do you think of Potts?
Do you know what?
And even Bowen this season overall.
Bowen's he's knackered.
Some of your fans have like got onto him, bro. You know some of your fans or the content creators. I can't speak for everyone. Not like they're being like malicious towards him. Obviously not, but I mean they're calling out when they call out. West Ham fans keep it real, innit? But yeah.
Starting with Potts, I really like him. I really do. Do you know what the jobs he does? was similar to Rice when he came in, but he's just not got Rice's physical profile. Like he's not got that speed and power, but he just wins it, gives it, wins it, gives it, gets the ball moving. But he can't carry it like Rice did. Rice is like seriously physical player that's underrated, I think.
Okay.
But Potts is good. And today, Burnley were on us at the start of the second half and brought it on, shored it up. I really like him. And going on to Bowen, to a degree, is a victim of his own success. He's got an extremely high standard that's higher than a lot of players that are lauded as amazing. When Bowen is just as good in a much shitter side. And I think he gets clumped. He really does get some thumps. And he's just probably knackered. He's probably getting through injuries. You know, Mitch will certainly attest to this. But you just keep on playing and you try to get through them. You'll have a pain-killing jab here. You're running on fucking ice baths and injections. Sometimes he just strikes me as that. He doesn't look fresh.
Okay, that's why they get grabbed at him. Is he captain material to you? Do you think sometimes in certain situations as a captain? I hear people get onto him really harsh in the media. I don't think he's that kind of guy, but not all captains got to be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? I'll just be rehashing what we do on our Sunday thing. But I said over the last few years, all of our leadership's gone. So you got Noble, Rice, Cresswell, Antonio. Whether or not they're the best players don't matter. It's leadership, it's standard set, and we've slowly lost that through the years. And Bowen sort of become default captain. And like, so the perfect example, you know, when Paqueta got sent off against Liverpool for losing his head.
That's the one I was thinking about.
Someone
got pelters for that. Bowen.
Yeah, like Noble was straight over there, like dragging by his shirt and like,
bro, put it on him.
But also, like, we were shit, and it's all probably a bit much for Bowen at times.
Yeah.
But I can't slag someone off without giving him credit. And I think he's looked a lot better at it in the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
Could be worse. You could have Romero as captain.
Don't even start me on that. Have we, what time are we going till tonight if we're going to start on him? I've never liked him.
He's a nasty one still.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Like, we'll might as well roll onto it. Like, his challenge today is just pure stupidity. Like,
He got sent off again, right?
Thing. Yeah.
Oh,
And there was no need for it either. He sort of tried to beat a few players on the ball and it ran away from him. He got into a 50-50 with Casemiro and just decided he was going to follow through.
Oh,
followed through and then jumped like he got clumped. That's when you know someone's a special type of fucking prick.
Yeah, he's a nasty.
When it does someone, but then jumps like he's taking the hit. I really can't stand him.
He's been sent off quite a few times now, isn't it?
6 times now, I think.
Jesus. And even this season alone, that's a liability for if you're a coach, bro. That almost undermines your management because they're thinking this guy don't respect you.
Yeah.
This does what he wants.
And he wears the armband as well. The thing was, I see a Tottenham fan trying to defend it on X, and I had to reply and just say, look, you could watch his reaction after the foul. He doesn't argue, he doesn't grumble, he goes and checks if Casemiro is okay, which is a sign of someone who knows that he's done something silly.
That's crazy. Nasty work, man. You kind of want them guys in your squad, but then kind of it's a bit too much. Like Joe Linton is nasty, but he's not as bad. I wouldn't say.
If I'm getting this right, Joe Linton's never been sent off. Ever.
That's why people say he gets away with stuff, innit?
Yeah, he's never been sent off. So
pay the jury. But anyways, now the thing about it is how can you game plan knowing you don't even know, but how can you game plan and then in 30 minutes it's all out the window because your captain does something stupid. Yeah. Like that's the thing about it. It's like as bad as Thomas Frank has been this season, right? He's got a game against United. He's going into it. He set out a game plan. It's somewhat working in the sense that United didn't have that many chances. And all of a sudden, like, for no reason whatsoever, he just goes and does something so stupid. Like you'd be pulling your hair out of your Frank because you're like, right now I'm suffering. And the one person I should be able to sort of, rely on, at least, goes and does something so stupid. I don't get it.
See, I'm all right with doing something stupid. Like every player does it. Everyone gets the red mist. But he does it so often.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm saying,
problem.
yeah,
If it was a one-off, you go, oh, all right, I suppose he's that. He's a physical. Like
Mm.
he does it all the time.
But you know what? Also, actually, I added it. He does it so obviously as well. Like it's every time he gets a red card, you're like, it's a red card. There's no sort of like, oh, actually, it should have been a yellow card. The referee's been harsh. It's always like, no, that's actually a red card. Like, I can't actually, he's a weird human being. I think he's actually got anger issues. I think he's just got pure anger issues.
Yeah, same. He's like you said, every single time he gets sent off, it's one of them where you can see he sort of grits his teeth a little and thinks, yeah, I'm going to follow through here and have a sneaky one. And there's nothing sneaky about it. It's the most obvious thing he does. It's not even like VAR checks. The ref sees it and sends him off straight away.
Exactly.
But there'd be even worse position if it weren't for him and Van der Ven popping up with goals. I mean, they're just such. Is juxtaposition the right word I'm thinking of? But yeah, it's just they need so much better than him, but it'd be even worse without him.
Yeah.
That's a shit place to be, isn't it?
Big up Ginny in the chat, by the way.
Long time.
No need to apologise for being late. You've missed the Newcastle chat, so you've probably done yourself a
Don't
favour.
worry, we'll spin the block on that. Don't worry about that. I'm here to hate.
We did about 45 minutes.
We're going to talk about how bad Sunderland are away from home.
Yeah. No, but also, what was I going to say as well? Like, that's what I was going to say about Romero, which is just like, I forgot what it is now. I forgot what it is. There's just something that popped into my brain about him, but yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. What happened? Can't remember.
He got a
I
dog.
can remember.
Them as well. So that's another person there, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their injury list is crazy.
And listen, and we've got to play him in 2 weeks' time as well.
Yeah.
And now they've lost 2 defenders out of, or 2 mainstays out of the defense. It's like when we raise reports. Listen, it's Spurs, so I don't give a shit. To be honest, they can get relegated for like a bloody care. But like, I like Thomas Frank as a person, so I got to feel for him a little bit in terms of, and obviously he's a massive Arsenal fan, so I got to look out for my Arsenal brethren out there. But so yeah, having Romero being an idiot against United, it's just like,
yeah. But don't you think, like, while we're talking about Frank, is he not getting shown up across the board a bit here? Because obviously Tottenham are failing massively, and then Brentford are flying since he's left. So maybe he's not the coach people thought he was.
Maybe Brentford are just a committed bunch of players. Because I do find it funny with Tottenham, like we're all having a giggle at their league form, but all of a sudden a lot of these players turn up for European games.
But they did that last year as well.
Well, that's a player thing, surely.
Or is it even more deep-rooted? Because they've been through a few managers now. Is it just there's something wrong from the top of the club that just consistently filters down?
Ollie, by any chance, the thing you was going to say about Romero, was it him saying, "Oh, we don't have no players available"?
Do you know what? You are a mind reader.
Yeah.
You are an absolute mind reader. That's exactly what I was thinking of, and it popped out of my brain. But yeah, you're right. It's exactly that.
Yeah. Then he gets sent off.
Yeah, that's like the stupidest thing. So your captain's gone against the club by having lack of availability in the transfer window, and then decides to get himself sent off, which means he misses 4 games.
4.
He's already had a 3-game ban this season.
So wait, so we've played what, 27? No, can't be number, just 14. There's 13 games left. 25 games.
24, isn't it?
Yeah. So he's gonna miss 7 out of those.
Yeah.
Just due to him being reckless.
Yeah.
That's like, how can that guy be a captain when, like, people take the piss out Odegaard for getting substituted, right? They go, 60th minute, your captain's coming off. No, your captain getting sent off and not playing 7 games this season. that's so far because we don't. When he comes back, he's probably going to do something stupid,
Might happen again, yeah.
and he misses like in the end 12 games or something like that, right? Like, how can you rely on this? Like, like, I want him to stay because obviously it makes him awful. But if you're a Spurs fan, at this point, you just got to say he's got to go.
Yeah,
and
100%.
And listen, the thing I'm going to about Europe and the Premier League is your league form exposes the team that you are. Like there's so many instances. We've seen Chelsea in the past. Real Madrid have done it in the past as well when they've been poor. You've seen, I don't know, Borussia Dortmund won it in the 90s. Like teams where their league season doesn't match up to what they do in Europe. Right, so you can kind of get away in Europe. You can put a run together, have a good sort of. I was going to say, West Ham as well in the Conference League.
Yeah.
But also, like you did in Europa League this season before, right? And you got close. You got to the. Is it what the final you got to, or these semis?
Got to the semis.
Semis, yeah.
And the conference, and then we lost to controversially lost to Leverkusen the next season.
Yeah,
Who won it? So
like, no, they lost it. They lost, didn't they? They went unbeaten that season, and Leverkusen lost in the final to Atalanta.
Yeah, because Lookman had a world, didn't he?
Yeah. But like the league season is the bread and butter, and that's the one that exposes it. In a funny sort of way, the new Champions League format, which is moving more towards a league format than the knockouts, is bringing it closer in terms of teams should match because you play 8 games or. Well, I forget the number of games you play, but but even then, still, like 8 games in comparison to this point 24 games, it shows the difference. So you can have a good run in the Champions League, like you could get favorable draws, you get a bunch of like teams which are not going to make it to the next round, and you can build, 15 points just from that from playing 5 teams and lose the other 3.
To be fair, it's structured so you play like X amount of teams from what they class as the tiers, and then you could play sort of like a couple of middle team tiers and a higher one at home.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
can kind of get away with it. But the Premier League, listen, people say the Premier League is not as good as it used to be. It's dead, so on and so forth. Doesn't matter. It still exposes teams for how good they are, and if you're a good team, you get more points. If you're not that good, you don't get that many points because a team like, I don't know, a team like, I'll say Wolves, but Wolves are god awful. Even look, a team like West Ham, who are not having the best season, can take Chelsea, who have qualified to the Champions League next round, and go, life and death with them till the last minute. It just shows how difficult it is to play the Premier League. So Spurs are getting exposed for what they are. They're not good. We've now got 2 seasons of this club and this squad, and they're showing us that they're a 15th place team. And everyone who says no, they should be better. No, this is 2 seasons now showing that this is the quality of the team.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, especially because I think before the Ange season they finished 5th or something. Was should we saying the other day, Mitch?
What, the first Ange season?
No, the first one.
Before Ange, they would finish 5th, didn't they? So they've sort of dropped since then.
Don't know. I'll have to look. I don't think they did the season before Ange came in. Because why would have Ange then?
Because they had, who did they have before Ange? They had Conte or.
So they finished. Last year was 17. Oh no, they did. Yeah, so the first Ange season was 5th, and the season before that was 8th.
8th, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's
like to go from
4th with Conte, 8th with what's saying Ryan Mason. I don't think he was in charge that long.
No, it was Conte got fired, and then Ryan Mason took the rest of the season.
So it was 5th, 17th, and they're currently 14th.
So yeah, again they were in a position of strength, and then slowly it's.
Yeah, like even I'll take Arsenal for example. When we finished 8th and 8th, we were an 8th place, 8th place based team. That was what we were. And when you go back and look at the team, you go, actually, I can see why they finished 8th, right? That's just the that's what the Premier League showed you in terms of we were just not that good.
Yeah.
I think Spurs, we have to just, there's the traditional big six sort of thought that we have about them, and then there's just the reality of who they are right now, and they need major surgery to sort of change. But again, as an Arsenal fan, I couldn't care less if they got relegated. In fact, bring it on.
Now you said that, so top six. Do you think like the top six is sort of like a dead thing, like it's dying away now?
Yeah, it's going back to. I think it's a bit more sort of late 90s with a 2 at the minute.
I agree.
Big up, D man. Welcome to the channel, bro.
Big up, big up.
What's going on, people? What's going on? You good?
Yeah, well, I'm okay. Coping.
Yeah. Dark times, man.
I forgot to ask Mitch, what was your prediction? Was it 2-1 again for the Bournemouth game?
No, I actually went 3-1. Actually went 3-1, yeah. Yeah, dark times for us at the minute. Nothing's quite going how we want it to.
It's what it is, man. It's what it is.
Well, we've got past that, D-man, so we've gone past that section. We won't have to relive it again.
Okay, good stuff. Good. Joined at the right time then.
Yeah, perfect timing. So we was just talking about Tottenham and the potentially how the Big Six, the notion of what it used to be, is kind of dead really now, because Tottenham have massively dropped out of it, and every season another team seems to pop into the Champions League that's not really part of that discussion.
Yeah, Tottenham, can they really call themselves part of the Big Six anymore? I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. Although, listen, they won a European trophy, innit? So their fans will say that they deserve to still be in there. But like you said, it seems to be a new team every season, whether it's Villa, whether it's us. Don't know who it's going to be this season, but Villa's still up there. Tottenham are floundering in the bottom half of the league. It's the Big Six thing. It's just a media thing, isn't it? It's just a media thing, really and truly. What league has a Big Six, really? You're either champions or you're not, or you have the top two and you're not. Like Spain have two or three. You know what I mean? Like 6. That's ridiculous, bro. It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, but it was Sky Sports, isn't it? It started off from Sky Sports because it was the top 4, which was the Arsenal, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and they did that based on revenues. And then Tottenham joined in, and then Man City, when it got sort of acquired, then became the quote-unquote Big Six. It's all Sky Sports. So they found a way. Listen, as much as people like it or not, Sky Sports created the Premier League. Like, they literally created it, and they've marketed it. And what we believe as the sort of quote-unquote things that are established, the Big Six, the top 4, race to top 4, the relegation race, it's all Sky Sports.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They've just we just mirror what they've told us to say about it. But yeah, I agree. I like, especially I said this to a Chelsea fan before. Actually, a little deviation. I said basically they were talking about Roman's era, and I said, listen, the thing about you have to remember about Roman's era was Roman came when he was the only billionaire who owned the club, right? So it was easy for you guys to win. Now you look across the Premier League. Pretty much 18 out of maybe 20 are owned by billionaires. So even the idea of a Big Six can't exist anymore because everyone has a billionaire backing them. Now you can talk about the revenues they're generating and classify them based around that, but actually, every team can spend 100 mil.
Well, do you think about it? That's why you said, everyone's got these billionaire owners now, but that's why they brought in PSR. To protect the big six, you know, because they've got a head start with the commercial revenue. So it still keeps them, you know, they can still outspend the others, even though we've all got rich owners like Newcastle, the richest owners in the world, but can't spend. Yeah, because they don't want Newcastle breaking into that big six. You know what I mean? So they'll find a way to protect them. That originally Sky was there to protect them in the first place, but now they'll keep creating these rules and make it seem like profitability is sustainability, whatever. When it's really, we know what it is. It's to protect them. You know what I mean? They don't want this private boys club, whatever, the big boys club. They don't want people entering it. That's what it is.
That is true.
Not that Tottenham are even in it like that. What have they done to be like? They've got good revenue, yeah. But surely there must be other criteria. All the other teams in it have actually won trophies and won the Premier League. So
well, yeah, but what is the criteria? Because Tottenham were the ones. Revenue. Yeah, because
Click,
Tottenham were one
it's
of the
views.
big opposers to us coming into that, breaking into it, innit? They're the ones who led that opposition. So, and they must hold weight because they generate so much revenue. They've got financial clout.
It's all down to Poch. Like literally, Tottenham entering the Big Six all down to Poch. That period that Poch was managing them, and they went to the Champions League over and over and over and over again, increased their sort of revenues. And then if you've got money, you've got a seat at the table, right? And again, we're not talking about now where everyone's a billionaire. You're talking about a time when like 6 clubs or 5 clubs or 4 clubs who were making the Champions League were the ones who were dominating which way the Premier League goes. Even though all 20 clubs are meant to have a voice, really, at the time it was 4 clubs, right? So once they made the Champions League and they're making so much money, it's easy for them to start saying, actually, no, we want it to go this way. And then Man City come in and go, no, we're owned by a state, and we're going to spend loads of money. So they just sort of got in because Poch did the impossible with them, which was not winning a trophy, but essentially making them competitive.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose it's mad. I think that's sometimes why you see some of these mad transfer deals as well, because as much as the vote is there and they have to get a majority vote, a lot of the bigger clubs will do like these weird underhanded deals with some of the other sides just to buy the vote.
Politics. It's like politics. It's all dirty and murky. Like, so it's like you know how the Premier League rips off the lower leagues because they change all the rules about taking youngsters, and they're like, we'll give you more parachute payments, or we'll do this, but we want this in return. And that's what, like, West Ham supporters have complained about many things about their owners, but like they agree with certain things that the top clubs want because they're probably obviously getting a rub. Like, you'll get another guaranteed 20 million, but you just got to agree to this, this, and this. That's how they do it, isn't it? That's how they do it.
Yeah, there's loads of little bits like that go on, to be fair. Right, I think we kind of covered all of the main games. Might have to look ahead to some fixtures.
Have you covered my biggest ops, aka Aston Villa?
Oh yeah, it did. Here we go. Emery. Let's get Ollie on to Emery slander.
My cycle. I told you the cycle of Emery. I keep saying this every season. I'm going to say this, right? This guy is. Everyone has this idea of how great a manager he is, right? And don't get me wrong. Yes, he's got the history behind winning the Europa League with Sevilla and Villarreal. Obviously, he went to PSG. But literally every season, we go through this whole thing of they do really well, and then they drop off massively. Don't get me wrong. Villa, they've lost a lot of players through injury. However, everyone's got injury. Like Newcastle, you guys got injured players, right?
Yeah.
West Ham got injured players. We've got injured players, right? If you saw that game today, they got absolutely bopped by Bournemouth. Bournemouth should have been 3-4-1 up. I think Aston Villa are going to drop out of Champions League places. Personally.
Okay. Who do you reckon still's in there then? Because we were saying earlier that sort of top 5 look a little bit cut adrift from everybody else now.
So I think Villa are only 3 points ahead of 6th place now. If I remember.
Who's 6th?
Liverpool, I think.
Liverpool.
Oh, well then, Liverpool will get in there.
Villa are 8 points clear of Liverpool in 6th.
Are they? Awesome. What was I seeing there? Maybe it was the goal difference. I was looking at
3 points from Man United.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's Chelsea I was looking at. Okay. I stand corrected. However, I still think they're going to drop like a lead balloon. Personally.
Okay. Interesting. I've thought the same for a while because the way they play and the way they win games it's not something that I see as a consistent way of winning games. They don't really create many massive chances, and they score so many ridiculous goals that you don't really consistently win that way. No, is it? Wait, why we're talking about Villa? Has anybody seen Bournemouth's equaliser today?
Quality.
I'm just waiting for it. I've just watched Rodgers' goal, which was
quality as well.
It looks do you know when people used to talk about match fixing?
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? That world class goal.
It's like everybody, like, do you know when you're playing FIFA sometimes and your controller stops working?
And then we just moves out of the way.
That's what happened to Villa. Like
The
it
Red
just
Sea,
stopped working for about 2 seconds.
the Red Sea parted. That's what happened, man.
Hey, that we were linked to. What's his name?
That Rayan guy.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of the usual negative Newcastle fans on X going, yeah, we look what happens when you sign unknown players.
Oh, that is such a toe poke.
Yeah, but hey,
That's a Thomas toe punt.
But does anyone else think Villa are going to just fall out then? Going to keep dropping because they've had a few dodgy results back to back now.
I think this might just be their bad patch. And they'll recover. They'll get players coming back anyway. But because I think Liverpool will get the Champions League places, someone has to drop out. But I just don't think it's going to be Villa. I think Villa will probably scrape it. The same way we scraped it last season, I think they'll scrape it this season.
Can I make my case? I'll make my case for why I think they'll drop off. Now, I've just looked at the rest of the fixtures. They've still got Chelsea at home, which, granted, Villa Park can be tough. They've got to go to Old Trafford. Then they've got Liverpool at home as the second to last game, and they've got Man City away as the last game. That's 4 games for me where I think it's conceivable to drop points.
Okay.
But are the other teams consistent enough to take advantage? That's the only problem.
Yeah, that's a true point. That is a true point.
Liverpool making up 8 points. If Liverpool win tomorrow, it's on.
Yeah,
5 points.
I think they will win tomorrow. I think they'll win City. If I'm honest,
You hear that, Mitch?
But
listen, City's record at Anfield is horrible. It's almost as bad as Newcastle's. You know what I mean? So it's like, the way I think Liverpool do them. I think they'll do it comfortably, but yeah,
I think it's going to be an interesting. I think it's actually going to be a proper Super Sunday type of game tomorrow. I think it is actually going to be one of them games that, for the neutral, it's going to just go off.
I just hope they don't do the whole City pool. I love you, you love me. Let's not tackle each other. I want guts and glory. I want full-blooded challenges. You know what I mean?
What a war zone.
I want the Arsenal Man United games from like 2002 to 2004.
Well, City need to win. City have to win.
City have to win, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite simply, because if they don't, that's it. It is done. Even though will turn around and at that point and say that it's done.
Yeah.
See, I think Liverpool got a dilemma personally on that, and I know we're deviating away from like the Villa game, but I think Liverpool got that dilemma, i.e., they haven't got a right back, but we've all seen that Man City's biggest weakness right now is that if you got runners through the midfield, they struggle. So Szoboszlai, in my mind, has to play central midfield because he's got the most legs in terms of like being able to run through. But they've got no right back, and he tends to play right back when they haven't got a right back.
Yeah.
I want him to play in central midfield because I think if you play central midfield, they will run that team ragged.
But then you've got to sort of balance it. Because who then do you play right back? Endo?
That's the
Curtis
problem.
Jones? Like,
That's the problem, yeah.
do you really want one of them guys up against someone like Semenyo or Cherky or someone like that? You don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's true.
Doku. Oh.
Doku,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, Doku's injured, so he's
Is he?
Yeah, Doku's injured.
Let's see who's likely to play. Let's have a look.
But Cherky battle, Cherky and Verts on the same pitch. Who's going to ball out? That's going to be interesting.
There's some interesting matchups across the board, to be fair. So obviously, Verts is going to be head-to-head with Rodri pretty much in the matchup. And then, depending on where they play Cherky, he could be either up against Gravenberch or one of the fullbacks.
Oh, him and Gravenberch. Oof. Yeah, that's the Super Sunday matchup. Both cracking players.
Yeah, but you know, Pep, I will probably play him right back or something like that. Pep just do something mad.
It's like a mad inverted wing back.
Isn't it? That nonsense he's got to try. What?
He's got to put him on the bench. We're gonna hype it all up and go. We want to see the best teams, and you're gonna see Cherky, Foden, and like Semenyo on the bench, and you're like, what are you doing?
But everybody, I don't even think they can do that at the minute though, because everybody else is injured, isn't it? They've got no Semenyo, no Doku, no Bernardo Silva.
Yeah,
Mitch, this is Pep we're talking about.
It's Pep, but he knows.
Mitch, he played the Champions League.
He's up against the ropes right now. He's got to come out fighting.
He played the Champions League final without a DM and without a striker. This is Pep we're talking about.
He's a madman, but he's a madman when he's winning. He's not a madman when he's got to chase down 9 points on Arsenal.
We'll see.
Hey, it's going to be an interesting game, I feel. So let's get into it. What do people reckon on scorelines?
I actually think this is a comfortable win for Liverpool. I think
Liverpool as well, yeah.
Anfield under the lights. I think they're going to be up for it. I think Wirtz is on form. Ekitike is a problem. Haaland's not really firing at the moment. You know, that City defense can be got. I know Gay, he's shored it up a little bit, but I think both teams will score, but I think Liverpool will win 3-1. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going 3-1.
Liverpool, yeah. What are you saying, Ollie?
I think it's going to be a little bit tighter than that in terms of score lines. I'm going to go for the Mitch scoreline, the 2-1 to Liverpool. I don't know. I could just see. I wouldn't say the occasion being too much for Man City because I think that's unfair for me to say that because obviously they've won so well. Some of these players have won so much, so they shouldn't be they shouldn't be scared of an occasion like that. But I always say this: two worst grounds to play at in the Premier League: St James's Park 12:30 and Anfield 4:30 under the lights. Those two scenarios are the worst scenarios you can go into as an away team for me personally. 12:30 St James's Park, you guys are something else. You're rabid basically. Any other time you're beatable. 12:30 for some reason is horrific. And then Anfield 4:30 on a Sunday. I think that occasion is going to be too much for Man City, and I think, like I said, they could be run through in the midfield. But I think they'll get a goal, probably Semenyo. But I think, Ekitike and probably Wirtz will score for Liverpool.
So Liverpool 2-1, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Stop.
As much as it would disappoint me, I think it's going to be a Desmond.
Ooh.
2-2, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not blown away by either side defensively. I think Liverpool can be got at also.
True.
Yeah, I think it could be a little bit back and forth.
Okay, I'm gonna go completely opposite to everybody else. I think City tear them apart.
Really?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I genuinely think City win comfortable. I'm thinking I'm gonna go 4-1. You know. I'm gonna go 4-1.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I just feel that City are now coming to that point where they're looking to start playing. They're playing quite well again, and the attacking combinations are clicking. And Liverpool just defensively, they're not that great. That they were fantastic against us the other night, but other than that, Liverpool don't really look great. All of the Anfield under the lights, yeah, I get all of that, but I reckon City getting an early goal and that goes because Anfield under the lights against us wasn't there until we just fell off a cliff.
Yeah,
like they were rattled and they were done for, and City won't give them. They won't let them off the hook. I reckon City will be a couple up after half hour.
So, guys, if you're a betting man,
fuck you, Ollie.
The Mitch curse.
It's got to break one day. To be fair, recently my predictions have been horrifically bad.
Does that include Newcastle winning those 5 games in a row?
Yeah, even that. What do we got? We got to three wins, a draw, and a loss.
Yeah.
But even if I said that, you man would have been like, "No, we ain't doing that."
This guy, are you saying you're the new United Strand? Is that what you're saying? United Strand. That's the guy who didn't cut his hair.
Oh no! This was,
so you're
after the Man City loss, the Man United loss.
So you're the new one.
Loss. I said we'd win 5 league games in a row.
So you should have been growing your hair, man. You should be. I should be seeing you with Rasta hair right now.
No. Been there, done that. Don't need long hair again. I'm not going back.
I say that because I'm jealous. Stocky.
Oh, cool. So what's the other game tomorrow? It's Brighton and someone, isn't it?
Brighton Palace.
Brighton Palace.
That's a derby.
Don't start me on
Derby.
that.
Yeah.
Personally, I need Brighton to turn up.
Mm.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, man. Oh.
I think they will. You know, I hope they will because I've got them in the last man standing this week.
You know, if they win, they go above us, innit?
Who, Brighton?
Yeah.
Oh,
I will say though, Palace and Mateta failing that medical for Milan.
I'm not surprised. You know what?
Yeah.
Because I've got a Palace season ticket, yeah, and I've watched this guy. He does not look right. He doesn't. Like he looks like he's carrying an injury. That's how he's playing, and he looked like that for quite some time now. So to me, it's no surprise. So whether they're gonna operate on him, I don't know. But it's a bit ironic, you know. He wants to leave, and then he fails the medical. Like that leaves him in. With any other manager, that would leave him in limbo. But because Glasner wants to leave as well, he'll probably continue playing him. You know what I mean? So,
well, yeah. I mean, like it's shit or bust, really, because they do look a different side when he's there.
yeah.
So maybe just flog him out because, you know, teams only care about their players when they're fit. So just flog him out, then sell him. Probably.
I would love if there was like a Amazon documentary on Palace this season, just to know what the hell's going on. Like it's a mess, isn't it?
It is. It is.
seems to be all kinds of madness going on.
Yeah, like you go from winning FA Cup and then a Charity Shield to like players just saying they want, like Mateta basically just said like I want to go.
Where they lost Gahey, Mateta wants to go, and then the manager wants to go. Like,
Exactly.
They left as well.
yeah, it's crazy, man.
In fact, didn't they try to flog Nketiah to you guys, didn't they? As well,
To who?
Stocky. He was meant to go to West Ham.
Oh yeah, thank fuck that didn't happen.
But I'm just saying, like, how many, like, the number of players, like,
Yeah, like, yeah, it's weird. Why would you sell everyone unless you've got 5 people ready to sign a contract? What are you doing? What's with the self-sabotage?
Do you remember them old football manager saves where you'd start with 2 teams and just raid someone? sell the players to the team he's going to continue with on the cheap.
Yeah.
Quit.
The other manager's called John Smith or something really plain.
some random name.
Then you just retire after you've sold everyone for 20k.
Well, so I think the reason why is because I think their wages they spend on players is like super high in comparison to how much they make. So I think they were probably banking on Europa League.
Well, they bought Strand Larson. They may get Strand Larson.
You know what? You're right. They're stupid. They're just fucking.
Brennan Johnson. You know what I mean?
You're right. They're stupid.
35 million on Brennan Johnson.
That's lunacy, bro. That's lunacy. Absolute lunacy.
Geezer couldn't kick a sleeping cat.
Yeah. And who did they try to get on deadline day? There's another player trying to get on deadline day that fell through because they couldn't.
Oh God, who was that?
What, this deadline day?
Yeah. And it was like they couldn't get the paperwork done in time.
No, I don't know.
Oh, he went. What was his name? The lad from Everton.
Oh,
McNeil.
McNeil.
That's it.
His missus had a pop on on social, didn't she?
But that's because the Mateta deal didn't go through. So yeah, it's a shit show.
Why McNeil?
Yeah.
That's just rogue. Why? He doesn't even fit. Dwight McNeil is like a proper winger. They don't even play with proper wingers. What is going on?
Exactly. They ain't got a clue, man. They ain't got a clue.
And they're buying players for a manager who's not going to be there in 6 months' time.
This is what I'm saying. But why are the players going? Why is Strand Larson going to Palace knowing that maybe because he knows Wolves are going to get relegated if he wants to stay in the thing for one more season? But Palace are going to be fighting relegation next season if they don't buck up their ideas. They'll win that, you know what I mean? So it's weird, man.
Is that John Textor still on the board or did he leave?
I think he's still there.
Yeah,
because he's been fucking around with all sorts of clubs' finances across the globe.
Yeah, he's completely destroyed one club in Brazil, isn't he?
Well, no, they're doing well. They're the ones profiting. He destroyed Leon and they had to get rid of him.
Then.
Yeah, because and he's been doing dodgy dealings with the Forest owner. things like
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, Marinakis.
Yeah, that text is a proper crook.
There you
Oh,
go.
did he? Oh, cheers, Ginny.
Ginny coming through clutch as always.
Yeah, as always. Yeah, a faithful fact checker. Oh yeah, well, that's good for Palace. Well, that's probably the highlight for Palace. Then get rid of that.
Yeah.
Well, it all seems to have gone bonkers since it happened, clearly, because
Yeah.
they were doing all right when he still had a stake, and at the minute they're just mental.
Maybe he was doing some dodgy payments under the table, and that's why now all the players have decided to. By the way, Premier League, whoever from Crystal Palace, that's a joke. Don't sue me. I'm poor.
So now that we've just completely destroyed Palace, surely everybody's going for a brighter win.
I think Brighton do win that game. I think they do. I'd say 2 or 3-1.
I agree. I think similar as well. Palace is in too much of a mess right now. I think that just translates onto the pitch as well.
The last game I watched, Palace, there was like a lot of players hands on hips, looking at their toes. When that sets in, it's hard to turn around.
And also, it's like when you've got a coach who you know is not going to be there in 6 months' time. It's like, and now the transfer window is shot. Like, what can you do?
Yeah.
Like,
They're not
you know what I
going to
mean?
get relegated. They're not making Europe.
Well, they've got to be careful. Relegation-wise, they've got to be careful.
You say that,
West Ham
but
picking up.
yeah, but then you got Forest.
Yeah.
Forest, Burnley, Wolves. Those three. Yeah.
Spurs.
Forest are the opposite of Palace, aren't they? They just keep buying. They always have some more players coming in, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know what Forest are trying to do, because like they had Douglas Luiz for a little while. He's now back at Villa. It's just a crazy club. It follows up from their manager, their owner. He's a bit of a case as well. So
Yeah.
But it's funny. I think every season we always get one team who out of nowhere goes goes crazy, and then the season after they always seem to drop massively like lead balloon. Like Bolton when they got promoted. You remember the first season with Ricketts and everything?
Yeah.
And they were like, for a while they were like 3rd and 4th, and they remember to beat Arsenal.
I love how you said every season and then went back 20 years.
Yeah, because I'm trying to show that it's not. I'm trying to show it's not just a recent thing, right? It's not recency bias. That's what I'm trying to prove. It's
Swansea,
yes, with Michu. Like it happens a lot. Like, it's always weird when you see that. That's what I'm always like. Someone like Sunderland this season will probably be 17th next season.
Yeah, fair. I think they've hit their ceiling already. They're sort of coming down the other side of their peak now, Sunderland.
Yeah. Did you enjoy watching them get whooped today?
I didn't watch it. It was my daughter's birthday, so I was at the trampoline.
Happy birthday to her, first of all.
Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you.
Happy birthday to her. Yeah.
Did you jump on the trampoline as well?
No. I'm old, man. My
no
daughter's not like that.
no with them these.
I would still be there. Waiting for the ambulance to help me up.
I heard that. No, they were like, yeah, you're right. Without Xhaka, they just seemed actually for a while for like 15 minutes in the game, 20 minutes they controlled the ball quite well, but they just had no attacking threat. Like none. It was that thing I always say about jeopardy.
Yeah.
There was none with Sunderland today.
I remember when you started saying that before.
And I lost. We lost.
Away. People don't even have shots no more. There's no jeopardy in Arsenal games.
We lost the next game after I said that.
Following weeks, there was goals galore going in. Sunderland got all kinds of stuff going on.
They're stinkers away from home.
Mm.
They're real.
They still haven't lost at home though, have they?
They're the only ones.
No.
They got the best home record. Well, they got the best home record, or the only team? Yeah, the only team that haven't lost yet.
Yeah.
The team that haven't lost yet.
Yeah. But hey, also go back to Arsenal. David Raya has now got the the Golden Glove last season, the number of clean sheets he had last season, he got it today. 13 already. Last season he finished in 13 clean sheets.
Oh,
Just hey, we're going on a legendary run.
okay.
Remember what I said?
Yeah, you keep saying 4, but you won't tell us what it means yet.
It doesn't matter.
Do you think you're getting 4 trophies?
I'm just counting 4 because I was born on the 4th of June. So it's my favorite number. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're not getting 4 trophies, bro. You're not. You'll get more than 1, but you're not getting 4.
I'm just saying 4. It's a great number.
If Arsenal bag 4 trophies, lock off every social media stream, everything. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, this would have been a short-lived run for this chap.
Yeah,
Right.
it's gonna get mad.
if even if Arsenal win 2, I'm gonna be so belligerent this summer.
Yeah, but what if you're 2 in the League Cup and the FA Cup?
FA Cup, you know what I mean?
You won't see me. I've invested way too much. I've been way too cocky for us not to win the Premier League.
Just know that you need to win one of the big ones, or it's going to be smoky for a while.
Mitch will fry me up.
Yeah, where we finish, what happens to us, you're getting cooked for that.
I will get absolutely fried up if that doesn't happen. The thing is, I'm not arrogant like that. I'm just too cheeky. That's my problem. So I say shit that gets myself in trouble.
Do you know what? I can't even put you down for that because I'd be exactly the same. I'd just be saying mad shit just for the sake of it because I can. I'd be like, who's going to do anything to me?
For me, that's the fun of football, isn't it? That's the fun of like supporting a team. It's like, you remember when you're young, you're like, oh, my team's better than your team.
Yeah.
I've still got that mentality in my brain, right? Sorry, Stocks. I'm sorry. I know.
Yeah, shake your man.
I know.
He looked to the sky and was like, do I know anybody I can say that to?
QPR. You can say it's QPR.
And Burnley.
Yeah, Claret. Burnley. There you go. You got rivalry there. The Claret rivalry.
We're always better than our rivals, our main rivals. So that's good.
Charlton.
Look at us.
Charlton
From Olu. No.
Millwall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course Millwall. Of course, yeah.
The scum.
So, but I was thinking I was thinking geographically as opposed to.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone hates Millwall, so it just comes with the territory.
Yeah, we just like Tottenham, who are in the same league as Millwall.
That would be hilarious if Tottenham do end up in a proper relegation battle, by the way.
It's hard. We were saying earlier on, when the rut sets in, like winning's a habit, but so's losing and shooting yourself in the foot.
If we do anything to help them on Tuesday night, you might not see me for a couple of weeks. I'm not.
Well, you know what? If you think about it, when we played Liverpool, they hadn't won a Premier League game in 2026. Spurs have not won a league game in 2026.
Yeah, but it's like Liverpool at Anfield. We just don't win against Liverpool at Anfield.
Yeah,
ever.
I know our record at Spurs is decent, yeah, but can you remember the last time we went to Spurs when Trippier was out of form? What happened?
He got run over by Son.
Yeah, and we lost 4-1 or whatever it was. That's gonna happen again. Yeah.
They haven't got Son. No, I'm not having this. They're rubbish, man.
They are rubbish, but I'm telling you.
I can't let that seep into my mentality right now. I need to stay positive.
We ain't winning that game. We might draw. We are not winning that game. I tell you. Listen, I don't know where the next win I expect maybe home to Karabag. That's the only one I can think. Yeah, we'll get a win. But the other games that we've got coming up, home or away, I can't even be comfortable and say that we're going to win them. The next home games in the league is Everton, and Everton, they've got a good away record. And they won today as well. Like, well, it could be a dark time for us, you know.
You're actually your next home, because I was going to say as well. Like, so you've got Tottenham, then you got Man City.
Yeah, Villa away in the FA Cup, then Man City.
That could be horrific.
Well, Karabag away to Karabag to Azerbaijan, then away to Man City. Yeah. then home to Carrick. So this what I'm saying. It could get ugly for a certain
long,
Edward Howe. I'm telling you.
February's a long month.
It is. It is. I remember
the longest 28 days you've ever had.
Yeah, this difficult run started with Villa. So we lost to Villa, drew PSG, lost to Liverpool, lost to Man City, then lost to thingy today.
Brentford, yeah.
So we haven't won a game.
Spooky.
Jeez.
1 win in 8 in all competitions. 3 consecutive home defeats in all competitions.
I need to pull up more of my receipts. So Mitch, Eddie Howe's still better than Arteta, yeah?
Oh, I said this as well.
Oh, so I'm gonna add both of you to the. I'm about to add both of you to the court case.
Until you bag something serious.
That court case. That court case, I'm adding both of you to it. Code D's right here, man.
Yeah, just make sure your season don't fall off, yeah? Just make sure of that.
Again, this is my problem. I keep talking myself into this problem.
Yeah.
Seriously. We better win.
There's a crazy cooking coming if something goes wrong for you. That's why I keep saying it. I might not even believe it. I'm just speaking it into existence, Olu. Man, you man see it in the league, bro. I'm telling you. Just put it out into the atmosphere for it to happen.
No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. I mean, you really shouldn't.
I know.
But that's what makes it, like I said for months, the only side that can stop Arsenal winning it is Arsenal.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And the main
that is true.
that would be on is Arteta.
But right now,
and you got Brentford. You got Brentford who are in great form midweek. Great.
Everyone is in great form, and then we rock up.
I like the way you say, "Oh, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this." I'm gonna have another bold statement. Rosy shoulders.
I'll put it this way: Brentford are gonna have more than 2 shots on target against Arsenal.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, yeah, they're at home. So D, let me say the best part of this, right? I said, you know what? Man United are going to have more than 3 shots on target against us. He had 3 shots on target, and all 3 of them went in.
You couldn't make it up. They popped off the park anyway.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what's wrong with me?
Nah, you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. You're going to win the league anyway. You are. Yeah. I said it from time. You're going to win the league. You're going to win the league.
It's just Mitch doesn't believe it. That's cool.
I don't believe in Arsenal. I don't believe in Arteta. Simple as.
I hear it, but look who they're facing. This City team is not the City team that we're used to. They're not. And when they lose tomorrow, yeah, that's when it's done. All said and done, you're gonna think, you know what, it's done.
I've told you the maths. They need to win 14 in a row to match us. If we win 11 in a row or 11 games, we win the league.
You have to win those 11 games first, though. By the way.
You're one of them, so that's already guaranteed. Stop it, Olu! Stop it!
Hey.
You have to save you from yourself.
Right, if that's one of the games that you slip up in as well.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
It will just be us to do that as well.
We like one more game all season is against you to stop you winning. It'd be horrendous but hilarious at the same time.
Oh god, that'd be painful. That'd be so painful. I need Joe Linton to get like a last minute head or something.
Joe Linton hat trick.
Joe Linton a hat trick, yeah, 3-2.
Cool. We've kind of got through pretty much everything, to be fair. But I just wanted to ask one more question, especially while Olu's here, because we're talking like they're champions elect. What do you guys think's more important? Because I hear a lot of fans complaining about the way their team plays, even when they're winning. Is everybody here more of a it's all about the result, or you style guys? Like, has to be one in style rather than just winning.
I think it depends what kind of situation you're in. If you're talking about this Arsenal team, I think it's about winning. Yeah, they have to, because they can't get it over the line. They have to get this one over the line. They faltered before playing better football, and we all know the time they've choked, the time they've been unlucky, whatever you want to call it, but they haven't done it. So this season is just about getting over the line, and then they can start thinking about the next season. Like, because let's be honest, no offense, but Arsenal's football is turgid. Yeah,
that's not true.
Now your football's awful.
It's not true.
In the main, it is. You have the odd game where you
It's,
have
it's, don't get me wrong, it's effective. But
it's
listen,
few and far
take nothing
between.
from me because defensively, you're the best defense this Premier team in a long, long time. Yeah, and you will get over the line. You haven't been outstanding. You're not an outstanding team, but you're very functional and you're hard to beat. You're hard to break down, and you get goals from everywhere. You know what I mean? But your fans are going to celebrate this title win like nobody's business.
Oh yeah, of course.
But next season, they're going to want to see better football. They're going to want to see better football because Man City can afford to have 1 or 2 seasons off, and as long as their football's good, whatever. Well, good to be say whatever. It depends if you like that kind of football. Liverpool fans will always demand attractive football, yeah, and winning. But they want to see the Liverpool way. They want to see attractive football, but they're used to a lot of success anyway. Yeah, teams like Newcastle, I take an ugly win, a trophy win over anything else at the moment, rather than the football. Our football's not great anyway, but the way we're in at the moment, we just want points. We just want wins. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how you get them. We just want to win. But when you're used to winning, I don't think that's enough. I think you need to start winning in style eventually. But this season, you lot just need to win.
So I hear that and I agree with it to a certain extent. The reason why I say this is that as an Arsenal fan, and again, older one, we saw the attractive football under Wenger, right? And we won. Then we saw the attractive football under Wenger, and then we didn't win. And we saw the attractive football under Wenger, and we're getting battered 6-0 by Chelsea, and getting battered 5-0 by Liverpool, and so on and so forth. And after a while, you're like, that attractive football means shit to us. When I can't on a Saturday be confident of watching my team not lose. Basically, there's a period of time when every top team, I would go into it thinking we're going to lose, and it wasn't just we're going to lose; it was by how much we're going to lose by. Is it going to be 1-0 or is it going to be 4-0? And then we might pull off a 2-1. I remember there's a game we played against Man City, and we won 2-0, and we played defensive, and everyone was like, "Is this the turn of the Wenger football to be a little bit more intelligence?" And then nope. Straight back to us losing 4-0 or some shit like that. So I think as an Arsenal fan, we gaslighted ourselves into believing that we had to play attractive football all the time. And the problem became is that once we weren't winning and we'll still play attractive football, it's there's only so much we could say to people, "Oh, we play great football." It's yeah, that's great. Go finish 5th. Go finish 8th. So now I'm at the stage where I'm actually, I enjoyed knowing the fact that we might lose 3 games a season only, right? And teams might only have 2 shots against us in a game, and we'll probably win. And if we win by corner, it's even better because it pisses people off. And so it's now now I'm at a point where it's actually, yeah, I would love for us to go and blow teams away 5-0, 6-0. But sometimes that 1-0, 2-0 with an on goal and a corner kick that pisses people off tastes even better for me. And as long as we keep consistent and as long as we keep being in a position to win, I'll take it. Now, if we drop down to not being able to win, that's when it becomes okay, why am I watching this? So that's what I feel. That's kind of where I feel. Well, me personally, I think some of Arsenal fans still yearn for the days where we were 2 seasons ago, we were beating teams 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, whatever it is, right? We went to West Ham and what was it, 6-1 or whatever it is, or 6-2. We did it. Arteta's done in the past. I think now it's just about, like you said, win the league. And if this kind of football wins the league for the next 2 seasons, because again, we've got to remember something. Winners set the way football's played for a period of time until someone else comes in and changes that. So if we're best placed, because football is a little bit more physical right now, and it's all about sort of marginal gains, and we're the best at doing that for the next 2-3 seasons, I'll take it if we win another Premier League and another FA Cup and, Lord willing, a Champions League.
Fair enough. For me, I'm a results guy. I remember people trying to tell me that Newcastle fans would rather lose 4-3 than win 1-0, which has always been rubbish. And Rafa came in And that narrative died because Newcastle fans love Rafa, and he never played glamorous football. It was set up to try and win the game, and that was it. Newcastle fans were happy with it. He was lauded up there. He was a bit of a legend for the time that he was there. It's just going about the way you go about the game and trying to win. I like to see managers that you can see how they're trying to win football matches. Like Steve Bruce used to annoy me because it was like, I don't know what you're trying to do here. I can't see what your pattern is. I can't see what the tactic is to win this game, rather than hope we don't concede and hope that St. Maximin does something mad going the other way. So yeah, I'm fully all in for results. I'm guessing. What do you think, Stocks? Because obviously you've probably heard over the years
West Ham way.
this whole West Ham way thing.
don't
That
even
I think
start me
people
on
get
that.
very misconstrued of what it actually is. Maybe you can just let us know what the actual West Ham way is and your thoughts on it.
It's weird. For me personally, in terms of like style, you can't win a game if you concede more goals than the other side. So it don't matter what style you play, you have to have a certain setup. And as Ollie mentioned, you got to win ugly to start with, but then you develop your style. And if that doesn't come, then that's where the issue is, and that's what you'll be remembered as and lumped with. Since I've been watching West Ham, there's not really been a West Ham way. There was like what it used to be. So I'll speak to my dad about it. It's the same thing every other club has. It's just that we had a title and we had some really good players that were very good at it for a while, like playing good football, sort of in the 80s with Trevor Brooking and whatnot. And you got the older lot going in the 60s and 70s. It's just the same thing as any other side. Like we all expect, you just got to work hard and just do the best you can. Like, because you do have some teams that will like play good football, but soft as puppy shit.
Yeah,
you can run through them.
Yeah,
and yeah, you just got to play tough football. But going back to West Ham and Moyes, this is the perfect point where you go, oh, so we've done this, we've played your way, we've done what we've had to do to get to this point, but the football's crap. Is that, and then people start to misalign these two things. And especially we've said about finances and some of what the club for especially as West Ham, you've got a couple of clubs that turn over like billions a year in Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool to an extent. You've got another couple of clubs that are owned by states. Tottenham turn over a load of money. Like, you're not going to play pretty football because you're not going to get best players because they're all going to go there. So you got to find another way. And that's when it gets to a results thing. And to be honest, it's just never going to happen anymore. You're not going to get loads of teams playing pretty football. It'll just be the ones that can afford to play pretty football, and the rest of us are going to find a way.
Yeah.
The problem is, if the side that are so clearly better than everyone else at the minute, with all the best players in Arsenal, still choose to play that way, then I can see why people complain about it not being an interesting league. Because you've got all the advantages in the best players, and it's still a bit fucking drab.
I love it.
But that's what's so funny, because you lot used to hang your hat on.
I know.
Yeah, we don't win shit, but we play the best football. We're the purity of the game. And now you're fucking stinking the place out, and you're like, yeah, we're great, we love it. And I just don't get it.
Because we are hypocrites. We are massive hypocrites. I'll tell you the truth.
Fair play. Fair play.
We are. We gaslit ourselves into believing that it would have to be and don't get me wrong, when you see Thierry Henry, see Bergkamp, especially for the younger lot, or even the ones who like our age, like we were boring Arsenal in the beginning, right? Or in the late 80s, early 90s. So funny enough, part of our DNA was to be rock solid. Like even Wenger's first team was built off a back four that was George Graham's, right? It was still that sort of solid defensive team. You had two defensive players in Vieira and Petit, and then everyone else was the attacking. You had Ray Parlour on the right, who, like, he's not the most flary player. He's a hard worker, right? So really, it was Overmars, Bergkamp, and Anelka, and Ian Wright, who were the like attacking threat. Really, like Arsenal's, it's weird. The best Arsenal teams were always based on great defensive team, a great defense. The Invincibles was Sol Campbell, Toure, Lauren, and Ashley Cole. They were fucking great defenders. But we gaslit to ourselves to believing that, we were just this sort of gung-ho attacking team. It has to be the perfect way. I used to say this, Arsenal used to be bastards. Dennis Bergkamp would throw an elbow at you. He would throw an elbow. He was a horrible player. We were a horrible team. We had, at one point, we had like 70 something odd red cards, and like the next team below was like on 20. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, that's what we were. So we're hypocrites. Arsenal fans, we're the biggest hypocrites ever. Yeah. But you know what? I'm like, let's just revel in it. Let's just accept what we said was incorrect. And actually, here, you got to build a bloody solid defense at first. And usually that will give you a good platform to win the league.
Yeah. And that
be honest,
is why I respect and like you so much. Because most other Arsenal fans would argue for hours on the back of that point to try and make it out like what you just said isn't true.
Yeah, true. Correct. I was arguing with an Arsenal supporter earlier on. They never do anything wrong, but you're like, yeah, I like that we do that.
Yeah.
I think that's the wind up in you coming out because it annoys people. You're just like, yeah.
Yes, that is weird. That's winding people up. So yeah, that for me as well. It's just like, yeah. When people were talking about own goal being our second top goal scorer, I was thinking to myself, like, you don't realize how bad this is for you. That you're letting a team whose second top goal scorer is own goal be 6 points ahead of you in the league. Like, you've got Erling Haaland scoring 20-something odd goals. We've got own goal, who's like on 6 goals, and we're ahead of you. And I'm meant to feel bad about that. But some Arsenal fans just don't know how to play the game. they get too worked up about it.
They're too thirsty.
Yeah.
They've gone in, they've paid 300 quid for all the kits so they can film themselves, and they're just too thirsty to be perfect. It's not a perfect game.
No, it's not.
Fair enough. Feel like that could be a quite good point to end. But before we do shut down, does anybody want to plug anything? Obviously, D-Man, first time on the show. Do you want to tell the people about your channel, where you're from?
Yeah, man. Long time Newcastle fan, obviously. Got my own channel, D-Man TV. My joint channel, 90s Mags, with my co-host Jefferson. We recorded today. We record after every game, if not the day after. But yeah, check that out. And yeah, I'm on the radio on a Saturday, 10 to 12, on Top FM 95.5, discussing all things football with the 2 other co-hosts. They're Liverpool fans. But yeah, we discussed the Premier League, Champions League, everything. So yeah, that's me, man. Well, thanks for having me on. Pleasure to have me on as well. Pleasure to be here and all that.
Yeah, good to have you on, man. We're going to be running this every week, so whenever you're about, feel free to join.
Definitely.
You haven't actually got a channel, have you, Ollie?
Nah.
You're just popping in and out, winding people up on their own channel.
It's a gun for hire.
Yeah. I am a gun for hire. I like that. I'm a gun for hire. I come in, I blow shit up, and I leave. That's what I do.
Gotta love it. Well, for us, we'll be back Monday, 8:30 as always, with the Parliament, catching up on all the results. Oh no, actually, we're in the middle of doing our Era Awards. So last week we did our team of the 2020s. This week we're doing our team of the 2010s. And then when we get to week 5 and we've got all 4 teams, we're going to discuss which is the best team. So yeah, check it out this week. If you was about in the 2010s and you want to have input of who you think we should have in, we're going to do that on the show. So yeah, check it out.
You know, once you finish that, I'm going to run it through AI and ask it to take those 11s and play each other and see who wins.
Thanks for reminding me, Mitch. I better do my homework.
You know me. I'm just going to rock up to the show and pick an 11 while we're sat there. So as we go through, I'm going to do it as we go.
He's going to have a Bue in his 11.
But as always, always forget when the show's running. Do all the good stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Push the channel out there. We're still quite small. We've just over 100 followers at the minute, but we need to keep moving. So help us out with that. And as always, have a wonderful week until we see you next time.
Yeah. Peace.